finally, we saw Randon Scotch Barrel show himself up to be the heretic that he was, and in a fit of drunken lunacy, give everything to a member of the Reichsland army. And as such, we left him asleep, manacled, chained, and all the while bondaged up. Why, Ivan Volanov. We shall set ourselves back in now, chaps. Are we all ready to begin?
Indeed.
I'm prepared.
As am I.
Yep.
Drake's ready too.
Yeah.
Okay. As you see there now, you'll see the map is up with that, guys, just leaving the town of Reinsfeld. They have secured themselves a wagon, and in the wagon, it is being driven by none other by Ivan Vonolov himself. Dimaz sits at the back, holding his axe. Inside the wagon, looking out to the front, sits Feyran. And there, on the floor of the wagon, still asleep, is Randon Scotch Barrel. They are heading towards the town of Hofhosen. From there, only Ivan knows which way they are going. As we zoom into the scene, they have just left the city and they are going along at a reasonable pace.
Indeed. Continuing on with our journey, and just looking back, is he still asleep?
Aye.
Yeah. Somebody wake his ass up. He can suffer as well. Wake up! Fine. I get my spears poking with the blunt end of the stick.
Oh,
Wake up! Wake up!
you have to be so rude about it. Shut up.
In the distance, you hear loud dogs barking. You're obviously passing a hunter's cabin.
That's going to happen a lot then. There's going to be a lot of hunters.
Hunter's cabins, yeah.
Yeah,
Are we there yet?
Bargain.
Yeah.
Do you even know what the hell's going on right now, you short ass?
I have no idea, Ferry. I have no idea.
Where's Fingers?
The fingers is fucked up too.
Angus.
Yeah.
Angus.
Fingers wherever he is.
He abandoned someone because he knows.
Trash panda of Randon Scotch Barrel lies underneath his head as a comfortable pillow.
Nice.
Oh, there you are, buddy. He comes around and curls up in my lap.
As you
Try to
stroke
pet him,
him,
and then he
as
realizes
you
that.
pet Fingers, there's a weird purring sound coming from him. We think he's a panda, but we can't be 100% certain.
It's like, what the hell is that thing?
It's Fingers, the trash panda. He's a
Can I
raccoon.
kill it? Fuck it?
No,
It
please
tastes good
don't.
barbecued.
Please, no. He eats trash. So probably not.
Yeah.
You let your trash panda
Fine.
eat trash, okay?
Hey, Ivan, thank you for the nap. I assume that was you. What?
Yes.
Do you understand? Look at your
I
damn
haven't-
wrist, you short ass.
Well, admittedly, I maybe spilled the beans a little early, but I intend to be nothing but forthright and cooperative.
Well, that may save you. We'll find out when we get to the hunters. Yeah.
So, Ivan, can you tell us what life has been like? How long do you say it has been?
It's been. Sorry, Anubis, my bad. How many was it? A year, if I remember correctly?
Year and a
It was
half,
a year,
I think.
wasn't it? A year and a half.
It has been a year and a half since the
God.
chaos bomb landed on the river. Though in the time since like intrepid heroes, they have been, unfortunately, only in their eyes, in there for about 3 days.
Okay, I wasn't sure it was a year and a half. Cool.
Well,
Yeah, you've been. It's been a year since the trouble started. On the way, by the way, I'm looking for any flammable bits and bobs along the way. Look, pick upable bits I can pick up along the road.
Okay.
That's all.
And Roll
to
yourself,
react,
roll yourself a small perception check then to see if you can find anything that's worth picking up.
2 seconds. Check what my perception is. Perception.
Drake, come here.
Character, yes. Roll. 100. That is a pass.
Okay. You find as you're going along small sticks, some tinder, moss, and that's about it. Just general things you would normally find on a forest road.
I'll pick up the little sticks and actually put them in my pouches just so I got some extra resources. Nothing major.
Can I have Fingers search for his daily
Yep,
loot?
you certainly may.
There we go. What does that add up to?
What do you normally roll against on that?
I'm looking it up.
Did I make a table for that? I can't bloody remember.
You said, yeah, you did. Perception. It's roll against my perception. It's 1 or 2. Find junk item for sale. 9 to 10,
Oh,
nothing.
shit.
That sounds like you knocked this can over. Or a bottle.
Looks like it has
Okay.
a lid on, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 to 8,
what-
find scrap that can be saved for later. I guess I should have rolled a D10, huh?
Roll your d10 now, please.
D10.
I'm assuming you have to pass your perception first, then you roll a
Yeah,
d10 first.
Okay, what was your 6?
6 is scrap that can be saved for later.
There you go. Your Fingers troggles along and finds you a bit of trash. Unfortunately, as you've trained Fingers extremely well, he goes and deposits you in your backpack, which at this moment in time is in the possession of Ivan Vonoloff.
Did you see that, Ivan? Did you see that trick I taught him?
What the hell is that?
He's a bit of
Why
a
is-
scavenger.
Why is he bringing me junk and I pick it up and just throw it out the car?
Oh, he's bringing me junk.
I'm not taking this fucking trash. I just throw it out the car and continue on.
Well, that's rude.
Not my fault you got a useless pet bringing you junk.
Well, it's handy for a tinker such as myself. He finds me things I could use.
Did the dwarf see any value in what was brought?
Imaz, unfortunately, looks like he's alert and scraping his axe, but he is in fact dozing away in the corner. There is a low rumbling snore coming from him.
Yeah, he probably drank too much last night. It's fine.
Upon closer inspection of Dimaz, you notice that his beard has the crumbs of a rather large piece of pie and some beer suds. Obviously, his drinking was not all night, but into the early hours of the morning.
So, Ivan, what is life like out here now? A year and a half, as you say later.
Well, I've not been in this area too long, to be perfectly honest. I was in the army for a long time, quite away from here. I was
Long
just sent
time.
down here. Yeah, I've been in the army most of my life.
So longer
I
than
was-
a year and a half.
Well, year and a half here since the problems happened, since I got sent down here. I've been around the area a couple of months trying to find out what the problem was.
Hmm.
But, yeah, I got dispatched down here.
I see. Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we can clear up any questions you may have. But I'm just curious as to what the big fuss is.
They will teach you that when you speak to the witch. You can ask them what the fuss is. I'm sure they will answer you. You might
Oh,
not
well.
like their answer. but they will answer you.
So what does the terrain look like around us? Is it different than what we saw before?
As you're trundling along, you see it is a normal, well-travelled merchant path. To the left of you is the forest outside of Rhinesfeld, splitting you between the River Schleider and Rhinesfeld itself. To the right, you can see along the plains to the mountains. It's a hazy, and they grow ever so grey in the background. As you are coming to the corner, you notice that the sun has now reached noon. Perhaps stopping for food may be in order, or carrying on. That will be dependent on the lead of your group.
Auntie, that's making a lot of noise, buddy.
Yeah. I search Randon's pack, see if he's got any rations in there.
I should have 4 of them.
Okay. If you do, I'll grab one of your sets of rations and toss it over to you.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
There
Much
you go.
obliged.
I also pick out one of mine. We continue on because we're on a horse and cart, so I continue on just picking out my rations throughout the day. Not pushing the horses too hard, just at a nice, reasonably gentle pace.
Your party slips into quiet contemplation of everybody's moves and abilities and things they have done. This is like a small resting period, and everybody gains health to a small rest. This takes about 6 to 8 hours, and as the sun slowly sets, perhaps it might be time to think about setting up a camp.
What does a small rest give you back?
Just the
I think
static
it's-
amount, isn't it?
Well, I think it's strength bonus, isn't it? Or
Oh,
it's toughness
no.
bonus.
Toughness bonus, isn't it?
It'd be toughness. If it's toughness bonus, then it'd be toughness bonus times 2.
No, it's just your toughness bonus.
Okay.
So it's basically the 10 slot. If it's 34, it's 3.
Yep.
Is that right?
Taking it easy, no test, wounds healed, toughness bonus.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Along the way, I'll see if there's any area by the side of the road out the way to set up camp then.
Hey, Ivan.
Yes?
Seeing as I am being so cooperative, I will say these shackles chafe quite a bit.
Yeah.
Can we either remove them, and I promise you I will not run, or something else? I don't know what the alternative would be.
Well, there is a
We can cut
simple
your foot
way
off.
of... No, we're not sawing his foot off. All right, I'll see about sorting
Barry
it.
seems to be a bit of an instigator. I apologize for his attitude.
Yeah.
As you turn a corner in the trail, you see a nice little campsite.
Yeah, I'll pull it to the side of the road, and what I'll actually do is use my tent. Instead of setting it up as a tent, put it over the back of the wagon, use the actual canvas to just set up covered wagon, basically, to stay in the wagon over the evening. Might as well.
That's ingenious.
And what I'll also do is I'll say, well, it's not going to hurt you for a while, and I'll cast my sleep spell on him, actually, just to put him straight to sleep.
Okay, roll to see if it works.
Oh, okay.
Yep, give me a second. Check what it
What's
is.
he rolling against?
Would that
Mine's
be?
in law magic test for me. I passed.
No, you
Success
don't.
level at 3.
You
Okay.
did not intone the spell at all. You did not cast it or chant it.
I know I haven't said it yet. I'm looking it up now. I was just rolling to see where I can cast it.
Make sure you start talking next time before you roll.
Dude, I have. They're on different monitors. Give me a sec. I intone the spell, which is Ashwi Breatha. I touch him on the shoulder, basically, when I say it.
Okay, Brandon, would you like to roll? Would you like to roll against it, or are you quite happy with it to hit?
Let me see if I can resist it. What do I roll against?
There is no resistance for it at the moment. I can see you can try and dodge out the way because it's a touch attack.
Oh, so I don't just have a resistance to it?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, well, no, I'm not going to make a motion against him.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's not...
Randon falls at your hand and becomes a limp, heavy, weighted object.
Well, I may be limp, but I'm not limp, if you know what I'm saying.
What I do next is I uncuff him and put some fabric from his bag or whatever that I can find underneath the manacles, so they're all a bit gentler, and then recuff them basically while he's asleep.
Okay, no problems.
I cuff him to the chains are through the side of the cart, so he can't get back out. So he can't.
What's your willpower bonus?
My willpower bonus is 38.
So 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So he stays asleep for 3 rounds, and because I'm pretty sure he's pretty well rested, he'll wake right back up after that.
It's just so I can quickly do that basically.
So a round is what, 10 seconds in Warhammer?
I can't remember.
So he stays asleep for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was just so I could get his hands uncuffed and put some fabric in there to soften it and then put them back on. So he's a bit groggy when he's coming around because it's magical, but yeah. That's fine. And that's all I do basically. Just let him get on with it.
Oh, you wanted to bark, didn't you, Drake? But
He would thank you, but he's asleep.
Not for long.
Yeah, if he's actually tired, because he's been traveling all day, been wide awake for most of the day.
Yeah, no, it says if your targets are not resisting and are suitably tired, they will let the spells end, pass into a deep
And it's been 8 hours, so he could.
Yeah, so he won't.
Do I gain any more wounds?
You pass into a deep sleep, and as such, you gain plus 20 endurance test, successful toughness bonus. So it's
Is he getting a good night's sleep on this one?
Yeah, he is.
It's an average plus 20 endurance test, so you have to make an endurance test. And you have plus 20 to your endurance for that test.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, you don't mind me helping, do you, Clegg?
Not
No,
at all.
please,
Okay.
please do.
I'm just looking at the GM screen for that.
47 with the plus 20.
Well, it's plus 20 to pass. I don't think the plus 20 adds to your success level.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
So-
no, it does. I think.
It does? Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. It's
Well, I rolled my
success
toughness
level
bonus.
2 plus your toughness bonus, which is 6, is it? No, 5
3.
altogether. So yeah, it's 5 altogether then.
Yeah, you
So-
get 5 more.
So you get 5 wounds back.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll ask our dwarven friend to keep watch throughout the night, considering he's been in a drunken stupor all day.
Yeah.
You can keep watch
Right.
tonight.
I'll watch and I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I'm going to silently, without saying a word, I'm going to step out the wagon and just kind of go outside and start sticking my knife in the ground, just kind of distracted, we'll say.
Fair enough. Dimaz eyes you warily, but turns his back to you and stares down the trail in the direction they're heading.
Yep. I just go into the back of the wagon sort of thing where it should be nice and warm underneath the tarpaulin and get some sleep sort of thing. Yeah. Have a nice
Brandon
rest.
accidentally cracks one off while he's in sleep. He's so relaxed.
Hey, whatever.
Fumigates the tent a little bit.
Yeah, you might hotbox us all a bit. That's all.
I'm outside, so he ain't going to hotbox me. Thank God.
Yeah. It's fine.
The wind blows silently across your campsite. The night is quiet. The sky is clear. There is small night rustling sounds from the bushes as per normal. And a good night and a whole night passes in quiet silence.
Excellent.
The sun rises, the bird sings, and all about you is the nature of dawn enjoying the rousingness of the sun.
Excellent. Well, when I wake up, I'll go back to the bag and pass him some more rations as I pack up the tent.
Oi, manling, I'm going to get my head down now, so just wake me later.
Yeah, I'll wake you this evening. Don't worry about it.
Dimaz folds himself up and sits in the back of the cart again, this time covered himself in a large fur coat.
I just look and say, as he's getting to go sleep, where the hell did you get that?
Won it in a bar fight.
Fair enough. What type of fur is it? That looks quite nice.
Warm.
Indeed. I start packing up the tent and getting the campsite removed. And take out some rations myself for the journey ahead.
Okay.
And is Farron back with us, or is he still out in the bloody woods somewhere poking
No,
the ground?
I'm just basically right outside the wagon, dude. Basically sitting with my back to the wagon, I'm just kind of stabbing the ground going at this point because I've been doing it all damn night.
We're leaving. Don't know what the hell you're doing, but hey. I jump back on the wagon.
Get back in, and I just kind of...
Oh, did you pad up my manacles for me?
Yes, I did.
Well, you are a sweetheart, aren't you? Well, thank you. Can I have some more? Are you giving me out some rations today?
Yeah, you wake up, I say, look down, and you'll see them on your chest, basically.
Well, isn't that a daisy?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
The winds of chaos have changed. They grow strong. There is a chill wind blowing from the north.
Oh, crap.
It's a bit nippy.
Yeah, it is.
Does that mean something?
Well, not for now, but hey.
It only means something if you are a magic user.
Yep, it does. What's that actually mean for me, by the way?
It means you get a plus 20 to any rolls you take for a magic test.
Nice. If anything happens on the way, I continue on towards Hofson, or how you pronounce the friggin' thing.
Hofson, you got it right.
Okay.
Ivan.
Yes.
Okay. So in my pack, you'll see that I may have something called a pistol. It's not in the best of conditions, and I don't need any shots. But I was wondering if I could, keep my hands occupied and maybe just tinker with it a little bit. Maybe a couple of tools to repair it.
I root in his bag, see if it's actually in there. Do I find the pistol?
Of course you do.
I make sure there is no powder in it and no shot.
There should be a shot, but you can empty it out. It's fine.
Yeah, I do. I completely empty the damn thing out to make sure there's nothing in there.
Put the shot back in the pouch with all the other shots if you would. I mean, the powder can go, but it's fine.
I just tip it all out into the bottom of the bag so it's all in there.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. There's a crystal wrench in there as well.
No, there's not.
Whereabouts is my crystal wrench?
I'm just going to point at the dwarf. You don't remember.
The dwarf took it.
Dwarf took. You know good.
I throw him the empty pistol.
Well, thank you.
There you go.
I just spend my time tinkering with the pistol.
As you round the corner, you see a nice clearing area yourself. Looks like some planks across the floor. Who knows what that's for?
Okay, I see that in front of us. Right, I wonder if there's a pit or something there. I poke the dwarf with the end of the spear. It's like, wake up.
What?
Yeah, we've come across something which might be a pit in the middle of the bleeding road. Give us a hand to go and check it out.
That's a bit far away, Manling. You sure there's nothing else going on here?
Nothing I can see at the moment. I get up on the cart and have a look around. So perception, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I fail. Damn it.
What's going on?
Fail by 8. Don't know at the moment. There's what looks like a pit in front. Maybe a pit or a hole or something with some planks on top of it. Not sure yet. So keep an eye out.
Do I roll a perception to...
Please do. Please do.
Should do it. My perception is... Where is it?
Oh, but your face is eaten up by shadow.
Anyway. Perception, yeah, I passed that.
Your finely tuned elven senses, your smell, your hearing, your eyes. Something's wrong. Something evil. Something chilling. Is that rot? Is that decay? Are those wolves?
Something smells like it was left out all fucking night. And we may want to not stop here at all.
Why?
I smell something rotting. Something doesn't seem right. I can't explain. Just keep going.
I cautiously continue up quite slowly, keeping my eye out on my spear next to me. So, I'm just going to keep moving up the road slowly.
Ow.
So this is just a lovely breeze, isn't it?
Shut.
God, I wish I was in the cart right now.
Yeah.
Wayne, sorry, Ivan, roll a magic perception test, please.
Oh, okay. So that'll be a law magic, I'm assuming?
Yes, your basically your second.
It's your
sight.
second sight. It's just a perception test.
Oh, okay.
That's your second sight.
Cool. That is a pass.
In front of you, your second sight reveals a rip in reality.
Oh, shite. Do I know where?
Right above the pit. On the boards.
Okay, I say stop, and I stop the horses.
Why stopping?
There is magic right above the boards over there. Would I know what type of magic it is?
It is a green rip of reality, slowly growing wider.
I cast a spell in that general friggin' direction on right where it is, see if it works. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to remember how to do the spelling now. Give me 2 seconds while I check. Language magic test to do it. How far away am I from it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35.
You're about, I'd say
40,
you're about 100.
Just I need to know in yards, unfortunately. I need to be... It's still in yards, unfortunately. I need to be 33 yards away from it. Unfortunately, this is all in meters.
You said 100 meters, Clegg?
Yeah.
She thinks it's fun.
Yeah. Everything's fun.
What?
Oh, Ivan.
Yes.
You are, I would say, hang on.
36
You
0.1
are,
yards away. I've just done the conversion.
yeah, you're within range of 40 yards.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a spell because it's a point I can see within
Okay.
that range sort of thing. Okay, so hold the spell. I fail.
Oh, this is just a shame. And it's good to see my friends once again.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we still have that staff of that
Yes.
fireball staff?
We do.
Gavin
Gimme.
and Roven are here to
Gimme.
say hello.
Are they now? I point the staff at one of the wolves if I can see it, and
One's
just
behind
fire
us. One's behind us in the place that only the dwarf could potentially see at the moment. Yeah, I
there's
see one off to the
There's
right.
one I can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ivan,
the
I need
staff
some
at it and
shot.
fire.
Too little, too late.
I need some shot, Ivan.
Okay. I fire the bolt staff at the nearest wolf to me, which is that one.
Okay. Do whatever you need to do.
Just need to see what the damage of it is, because I don't know whether you told me what it did exactly.
Do you have to make a ballistic skill test or anything with that?
No,
I
it's
think
magic
it's magic
missile, isn't
missile.
it?
Yeah.
Bolt.
Oh,
It's a magic missile, so.
Gotcha.
Which normal magic missile is... Give me a sec, I'll just see exactly what magic missile does. Which is my willpower bonus plus 4 instantly, plus a success level test, but we don't do a test with this one because it's magic missile.
Yeah, you just get the basic damage. You don't get any additional damage to it.
So it's 7 damage instantly. For me.
The fireball blazes in the staff's eye, but all you can hear is the chuckling of a demented elf. Fireball flies forward and passes through where the wolf used to be.
Fair enough. I then literally hit the reins hard and make the horses go really, really quickly, and I bypass.
Your reality is becoming my reality.
I bypass the hole to the side, sort of thing, goes straight past.
Get us close to him. I'm hitting him. I'm gonna pull the
fine.
flapper out.
On the way past, I try and stab with a spear on the way past because I got a long reach.
Ah!
Sangus, go get me some shot.
Yeah, I.
Oh, fair in hand.
That's
Always
fine.
a pleasure.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's funny?
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's a reason why I avoided them friggin' planks, so I continue on quickly.
My reality will not leave you alone. It will follow
Shut
you.
up! And continue.
Run him down!
Yeah, literally, if he's in front of us, I'm just gonna run him down.
Run him down!
Yeah, I just continue. Bloody chaos.
That was funny.
Fine.
Your demented running has damaged the cart.
Okay.
I was getting a little bumpy back here, Ivan.
Yeah, well, I slow it down then if he's fucked off now.
Maybe I could help you repair it. I've had some blacksmithing training.
Yeah. How bad is the cart? Is it still drivable? till we get to the town, or is it completely knackered?
Its wheel has broken. And unfortunately, you don't carry a spare wheel.
No. Is it completely broken in half, sort of thing, or is it a case of
Completely knackered.
fair enough? Well, it looks like you're all walking. Is literally what I say. I get on top of the horse. I get a
I can help repair it.
Weren't there 2 horses?
It's worth a shot, isn't it?
If you can do it with the manacles on, feel free.
Well, here, can you put this back in my bag? And I hand him back my pistol.
Yeah, I take it from, put it in his bag.
What do I roll? A tinkering check? Let's see. Blacksmithing and crafting? I am Johann of all trades, able to repair almost anything.
I don't like your smile, Pig.
Broken items. Trade skills is basic.
Easiest way I can respond to what Clegg said.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll a D100 then.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Unfortunately, Randon, your abilities are hampered by the manacles.
What was that against?
Whatever it would have
tinkering
been
is.
against. Tinkering.
Tinker check. Okay.
The manacles hinder you enough so you can't repair it. The dwarf doesn't seem in any way, shape or form bothered with the state of the repairs of the cars.
Yeah.
But if
Got
there are
2
2
horses.
horses, yeah, then we can just ride anyway.
Mhm.
Let's go. Where's the prisoner going?
Behind me.
Okay, so he's going
Walking.
behind you. Gotcha.
Yeah, walking.
Oh, he's walking.
Yeah, I get a length of rope from the tent sort of thing and attach it to his the manacle chain and to the horse. And just go on at a slow pace. I only got a slow walking pace on the horse. It's just a case of so we've got the horses and that together.
I'm going to have to sprint to keep up.
I go a slow walk. I don't make it so you have to friggin' run. I do it at a comfortable pace for you.
He's a halfling.
He's a
Yeah, I know,
halfling, so that's a slow.
Yeah, I do it at a comfortable pace for him. I don't make him run his fucking ass off.
Aw,
Point
come
of order,
on.
gentlemen. I don't see a tinker. Is that just a dexterity? Is that what that is? It must be.
It's a tinker skill. You should have a skill called tinkering, right?
I don't see it on basic skills.
It might be
It'd
talent.
be advanced. It'd be an advanced or something, probably.
Talent.
Let me see.
Tinker, yeah. It just says times taken 1. That's all it says. It
Hold
doesn't
up,
have
hold up,
another
Hold up.
number.
Let me check.
I have to relearn all the mechanics of this every time we play.
Yeah. Next.
It's a completely different system to the D&D one that you do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and I've been studying for my master plummeter, so I've got code running through my head.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
No.
Yeah. I still think this
It's
is a
a
better
trade.
system.
It's a trade skill test. So whatever your trade skill is.
Trade skill.
Mm-hmm. What level of engineer are you?
55.
What?
It's my trade engineer skill says 55 skill.
Okay.
So I failed it anyway. That's okay.
You're round the corner, and in the distance,
It's sorry. It looks
Okay.
like it is.
I just told him what it was, Santi.
Yeah, I was just getting it for him, so that he doesn't
I
have to
just
look it
did
up.
get it for him.
as you round the
Shit.
corner,
Thank you.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
as you round the corner, you see the sun setting starting to set. The altercation with Athmar seemed to have taken a lot longer than you thought.
Fair enough. Does it look like we're still within travel of the town today, or we're going to have to spend it?
You are going to have to camp.
Okay.
Son of a...
You
Yeah,
spot a
fuck.
nice clearing just to the left inside a copse of trees. And you set yourself up for the night.
I get the dwarf to the.
I'm doing first watch.
Ivan, can you do your little trick again? I'm having trouble with my. That was a long walk.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll fall asleep. It won't take you long after that amount of exercise today.
So you're not gonna help this time?
No, I only did it last time so I could whack off taking your manacles off. Let me see.
I guess we could stay up and chat. That sounds.
Yeah, I
kinda
pull out
fun.
one of my flasks, which is full of Kislevite vodka. And I take a swig from the flask. Give me a second. I got something to represent this, it's fine. Good stuff. And then I go to pass it to anyone who wants it. I just hold the flask up and go, anyone?
I'll take some.
No one want any? Okay.
Nah, sir. I'm okay.
Put airs in your chest and help you sleep.
I think the exercise will do that. I was just hoping for another deep sleep. That was restful.
Yeah. I put the stopper back on the flask and get my head down for night after I spoke to the dwarf.
Is
Hey.
Farron hand around? Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Bloodaxe,
Well,
you gonna keep watching in?
I suppose. Always the way of the grunts. Keep
Yeah.
a watch while the officer sleeps. Fuck you
Yeah.
off.
Yes.
Ah,
Do you want-
man, I need drink. You want any beer on you?
I have some vodka.
Ah. Better than nothing.
Yeah, I got some more of the strong Kislevite potato vodka.
I'll have a pint.
I don't have a pint, but I've thrown the rest of my flask that I opened up.
It'll wet the whistle, but that's about all it does.
Yeah. Just make sure I get the flask back in the morning. I don't care if you drink it all.
I've already drunk it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep. See you in the morning. I finished setting up my tent and sleep inside the tent.
Farron, you around here?
Shut up, half thing.
Why are you being such an asshole now? Hey, Farron, wake up. You're an elf. You don't need to sleep.
Shut up or I stab you, you little shit!
Why the hostility? There's no reason to be hostile right now, Farron. Your snoring is fake. You don't snore. I've been with you for a while now. Apparently a year
What
and
the
a half.
fuck are you talking about?
What do you
My
mean, what am
guy
I
does
talking about?
snore when he sleeps. That's literally the... I'm not joking. That's the...
Well, I just proved that you weren't sleeping. So, what are you gonna stab a guy with manacles on?
I'm gonna
Why
hold the
the
knife
chain?
up and just sit there and
Why
go...
the chain? Stab me then, Perry. Stab me. That's not very nice of you. You're gonna stab.
I'm gonna stab right
man.
next to his nuts. Just stab the ground right next to his nuts.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah,
You almost gave me a shave. Perry.
I'll cut the damn things off. I don't give a fuck. Let me sleep. It's your fucking
You
mouth.
just- Why are you so hostile towards me now? Did Anubis not Anubis, that's the wrong one. Did Athe mess with your head a little much?
Does this crap wake my guy up?
Yeah.
Would you two shut the fuck up?
Well,
Make
Ivan,
the half
maybe
thing
just,
stop talking to me.
He's
I
over here
walk up-
trying to shave my balls, but we used to be friends.
I walk up to Farron, tap him on the shoulder, and utter Ashwi Refa and try and
I know exactly what that does, Ivan, and I'm glad you did that. You fail?
I fail.
No,
Not quite critically, but I do fail.
He was
Except my guy has not
pretending,
slept in the last 3 days, or however many days we've been going. So
I mean,
my guy has not eaten or slept in the last since we've been on this trip, really.
I
So
failed to cast, but I'm assuming then that because you're so dumb and you think it works, it does work.
no, I'm guessing my guy has resistances removed in this case.
But yeah, no,
Is
it fails.
that okay?
I don't know. Ask him now. Now he's got his headset back on.
Okay. Is Clegg okay?
Yeah, Clegg's fine, why?
Okay, 'cause it looked like you were scratching your ear. I was hoping I didn't do that too
Yeah,
loud.
I'm scratching my ear. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just go to bloody sleep, or the dwarf will knock you out and put you to sleep that way, wherever the hell you just.
Wow, everybody is so hostile. I'll go to sleep.
I'm bloody tired. Go to sleep. And I go back into my tent and go back to sleep.
I'm the one who had to walk behind a damn horse.
Well, you should be the first to fucking sleep then. Oh, God.
I'll just talk to Fingers then. Hey, Fingers, what'd you find today? Can I roll for that?
Yeah, sure.
I go back into my tent and go back to sleep.
That's a D10, wasn't it? Yes, it was. 2. Let's see what a 2 gets me. What'd you find today, Fingers? Where is it, man? Junk item for sale.
That goes in your pack.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it. What is it? I'll hold it up while I'm laying down.
You don't have your pack.
I can't hold things in my hand.
Fingers puts it in your pack, which I have.
Yeah, Anubis.
I told them to
Brandon,
bring it to me.
Imagine your hands like that, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
The most you can do is that.
Yeah.
You're actually cuffed
And-
right at the wrists.
I'm
And-
laying down and looking at the thing that Fingers brought me.
Right?
But Anubisite said that, you trained your trash panda so well that he puts it straight in your pack. Which
Except I
happened.
just told him to go
He did
get
just- Yeah.
Okay,
me.
fine. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
it. He understands me. You're asleep, Fairy. Oh, why are you awake again, bothering me? Ivan, I think Fairy needs a re-up on his sleeping potions.
You're gonna wake
Would you,
him
Fairy?
back up.
Would you, while you're awake, would you like to shave my testicles again?
Slapper's out now. We'll just go this route.
Oh, he's gonna slap a manacled man who's laying down on the ground.
My guy sleeps pretty friggin' night unless I get disturbed again.
I just kind of roll over and turn my back to Fairy. Slap me if you will. We used to be friends.
The camp is quiet. All you can hear is the crackling of the fire as it slowly dies. And the amount of where the GM is about to stab a fucking elf in the face. Nothing personal, and not at all.
Nothing personal. He just hates your guts.
Fair,
Fine.
Farronhen dreams of Athmar without his robe on.
And somehow Randon's balls are being shaved right in front of his face. Slowly.
See, fine. Farron wakes up and goes to stab the little halfling for his fucking dreams.
The sunrise,
Nah.
and as the sunlight creeps across the clearing, you've made your break. You're camping. The sky is blue. There's no clouds in the sky. It seems to be a clear day. The birds are singing. And slowly, in the distance, you can hear a grumbling dwarf taking a piss.
I start putting the tent away.
Ah, I needed that manlings.
Yeah.
Elvelings and other things.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I start putting the tent and that away, and I go into the backpack to get some more rations out. And do I notice the extra crap that's been put in that frigging backpack now, I'm assuming?
Yes.
From the trash panda?
You have to roll to see you be perceive it.
Okay.
Hey, Ivan.
I see it.
You perceive that something has been added to the backpack.
What the hell is this?
Hey, it's something that we can sell later.
Does that friggin' thing just keep finding crap?
It's a wonderful little thing, isn't it?
Whatever.
He's cute as a button. Please do not throw this one out. This one actually probably could fetch a surprise.
I just pick up his last set of rations, if I remember correctly.
I have two more.
No, you don't.
I had four.
He's thrown 2 at you already. So
Yeah,
this
he's
would be a
had
third.
4, he threw 2 at you, and Ivan had 1.
From his own pack, is what he said.
From my own pack, I had
All
one.
right, that's better. Yeah, you got 2 left. You got 1 left after this then.
And I grab my own one out my pack and say, eat up because we're going to have another long day's walk.
Can I ride this time, or you want to make me walk again?
Unfortunately, you'll be walking. I don't want to stress the horse out too much. We'll try and get another wagon when we get into town.
I'm a damn halfling.
Yep, and I'm going at a comfortable pace for you. It's not too bad. You're not running, you're walking. We'll try and sort something out when we get into town.
With all the messing around, you are now back on the road and heading
Huzzah!
In the distance, you can hear the rushing of water of a river. This is taking you almost 4 hours to get there. And as you come into it, you see other carts in the distance.
Okay.
Just through the break in the woods, you can see carts and men and people.
Okay.
Can I try and see if I see what's going on with the carts and the people?
We can do, yes.
Which way are we coming in from? The north or the south?
South.
Where our characters are?
I don't
can't
see
do
it.
that.
Southwest. Southwest of the map.
Oh,
I might
there
want to
they
zoom the
are.
map out a bit, yeah.
There they are.
I've
failed.
made the maps bigger, so everything works in there a lot better.
Yeah.
Me.
I failed horribly.
I'm also going to look at the situation, see if I recognize what's going on. What do I perceive? I think that's pass. 2 seconds, so I check. That is just a pass for me. 42 out of 45.
Glimpsing through the woods, you see a bridge with a man standing on it with a club, walking behind what obviously is a caravan of goods. To the side of it, you see the 2 drovers and another guard, and there around them, in black cloaks with hats and
Yep.
weapons, seems to be a checkpoint of some sort.
Are they wearing any official-looking uniforms, or does it look more like bandits?
They are not wearing anything official that you can see.
Okay, that's good enough. I was just more looking at their army colours or anything like that, but no.
I've not finished yet.
Okay.
At the end of the road, just before the road forks off towards it, you
Mhm.
note a figure in the bushes.
Where is that on the map? Am I zooming too far in? Okay.
No, there's nothing actually
The
there.
figure is in shadow. All you can see is a brief outline. You can't make out any details at the moment.
I just look directly at him and go, "What the hell are you hiding in that bush for?"
He's quite a way away from you at this
Yeah,
moment.
you'd have to
in time.
shout.
Yeah,
And-
I'll just shout then if I can see him. I'll just shout, "What the hell are you hiding in that stupid bush for, you idiot?"
The figure shushes you dramatically. Obviously, he does not want to be seen by the men on the road.
And I'll start kind of sneaking through the bushes towards them since they noticed me.
I'll just sit there and wait, and I will.
What's going on?
I don't know, there's an idiot hiding in the friggin' bushes. Obviously trying to hide from someone, probably the guys over there.
As I get kind of around the corner and I'm far enough out of sight to where the group on the other side of the bridge isn't going to see me, I'll go ahead and step out from the bushes.
Who the fuck are you?
Keep your voices down.
No, there's no need to be so aggressive. What are you
I'm
doing
not
hiding in the
being
bushes?
aggressive by any means.
No, not you, this idiot here.
Ah, fuck you.
He's been an asshole ever since we came
Shut
on.
up, short ass!
He is
See?
being an asshole.
You are a mighty diverse crew, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Who are
Yes.
you?
My name is Eleanor Anders. It's a pleasure.
Why are
Eleanor
you
Anders.
hiding in a bush?
Well, you see,
He's a bush wookie.
here, my friends across the bridge there are looking for me, and I don't really want them to find me if I can make it happen.
Why?
Well, for a start, why are they looking for you, and who the hell are they?
Well, let's just put it this way. There are some highwaymen that mean no travelers anything but harm.
Are they
Well, it
worth
sounds
money?
like you.
Sounds like my friend here might want to have a word. I might poke the dwarf with the end of the blunt end of the spear.
I dare say that they work for the local crime lord, and Morov and Joris over there, they do know how to handle themselves.
I want to see if I can tell if he's lying to us.
Go for it.
Dwarf, you awake?
Would that be perception or would that be something else?
It would be your perception, I would imagine.
Insight or something?
Ivan.
Insight?
Ivan,
Yes.
if this man does tell the truth, and we are in for a
Could be intuition would be what the check is, dude. Intuition.
Okay.
if
Yeah.
we are
Makes
in
sense.
for a skirmish, then
Yeah, then I pass
Guys-
that.
As everybody is chatting and talking, two trucks, two carts in front of them, and the caravan has left the area.
Yeah, there's a dwarf answer me, by the way, when I'm poking him, saying, asking him if he's awake.
The dwarf grumbles and turns over. He is going to be of any use for you in this battle. Looking at his pack, you notice that next to your flask, there is a discarded bottle of Bugman's.
honestly, if there was going to be a skirmish, Ivan,
Dwarf.
it would behoove you to give me my pistol. I promise I will not turn it on you.
What did the little man there do, if I might ask? It's rather curious to see such
Uh,
a diverse crew of individuals.
So, did I...
We'll tell you. We'll speak about that later. I grabbed the empty pistol and throw it at him and say, "Here, you can scare him with it, but I'm not giving you any ammo."
So have I
Why
been...
won't you give me ammo? I will be useless for you. I could help you in this fight if you give me my shots, Ivan.
Give it a
So,
second.
is the mysterious man lying to us or no? I passed. Mysterious person, are you lying to us?
Well, we'll
Guys,
see what
right.
he
Have you all finished having your conversation?
I have at the moment. Yeah.
Right. Farron,
Right.
your elvish intuition tells you that Eleanor, our wonderful young chap there, although skulking about in the bushes seems to be his favourite pastime, he is telling you the truth. He does not want to be found by those men across the river.
As I say, Morov and Joris, they cause nothing but harm to those who cross their paths, and
But are they
I can
highwaymen?
tell you,
Feyran.
they work for the local crime lord Alpin Muneret, and they are trouble.
Feyran. Would you like to roll to see if you recognise any of the names used? I don't know. Or perhaps you would like to check, I don't know, some wanted poster in your bag.
Wanted poster in my bag. No, like, I don't have any humans in my list.
He didn't
No.
say they were all humans, did he?
I asked if you recognised the name Joris.
Joris? No.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Unless somehow it got misplaced. But I have Gobstopper, Old Harry, and that's it.
I remember giving you this.
I don't remember that page, but okay.
I also remember giving you this.
I don't remember those.
I remember the flame tattoo.
Okay, well.
I remember a flame tattoo actually as well.
Fair enough. I guess it didn't get saved. That's awesome. What else didn't
Right,
get saved?
well, you don't know about them then.
I know.
Okay, as you can see in the distance, the gate, or barricade as it were, has now closed across the second bridge.
Mm-hmm.
This will be a difficult attempt at crossing.
Now, I do see again that your crew is rather diverse, and if I don't mistake, you do seem to bear some semblance of authority. Am I correct in my assumption, sir?
Yes, you are correct. Well, actually, just quickly out of character, Clegg. We
Okay.
didn't talk about what rank I managed to get in the army. Actually, that is a good question. Out of curiosity.
You're a sorcerer.
Yeah.
You're a wizard. You don't have a rank.
No, fair enough then. I didn't know whether I actually got a rank or not.
Out of character, I'm sure I mentioned this, but obviously I probably didn't. You don't have a rank. You are granted special permissions to do certain things. You are, in all intents and purposes, an officer, but you are not an officer.
Okay, I'm classed as an officer, but I'm not sort of thing at the same time.
Yeah, you have the same privilege. You are a knob, as it were.
Yeah.
A upper class gentleman. A man of means. And
so basically, it's more of a case of that means I have some sort of authority, which I might be able to use to tell them to basically go fuck themselves.
I can happily tell you a little about our friends across the bridge, but I dare say it's going to require some sort of intervention to get them to clear off.
Oh,
and I certainly have no intention of doing that myself. But
so you're a puff.
Are you some sort of coward?
No,
Yeah.
But if you all are bearing down upon them, I'm happy to join you.
If they're in my way, I am going that way.
Well, give me just a moment, and I'm going to walk back over into the bushes, and just about 2 minutes later, I'm going to come out alongside them, riding a fine black stallion with a pretty good sack hanging off on one of the sides along the saddle there, sack full of stuff.
I want to get in line of sight and within a certain distance of them.
And as I kind of pull up alongside them, I just kind of reach over and say, now this is influence. And I guarantee that they'll recognize my influence.
Okay. There's also a great deal of fear I can invoke into them. That generally helps as well.
Oh, I would love to see these gentlemen afraid, I can tell you.
I'm just going to start walking with the slapper in hand and try to creep towards them. I'm tired of waiting.
Anubis, what is how do I message GM only? How do you do that?
/W space GM.
Space GM.
/space GM.
No,
/W
W,
Space, yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Got it.
It should show up with a quick bar, like whenever you've done it right.
Whenever he's ready and he spoke to you after he's done it, because it might be something important, I'm going to ride my horse to around about here so I can see them and shout to them. Whenever, obviously, after everything's been done.
As you begin to ride forward, I'll just say, so would you like me to ride forward with you or stay back?
If you're going that way, then come with us. If you're not, then stay back. It's up to you.
So I will kind of ride and position myself off to his right flank, and I'm actually going to kind of turn the stallion to where they can see the full profile of the horse across the bridge.
Oh, nasty.
The second I get out and they can see me and I can see them, let me know. After, obviously, everything's been done.
And as I pull up alongside him, I'm going to reach down and I'm going to grab my bow from along the side.
Yep, no problems. Roll yourself a dex check, please.
Dex check, okay.
Not you, sorry.
Oh,
Brandon.
okay.
Brandon?
Brandon. Roll your
Alright,
dexterity, please.
I just did.
Congratulations.
one.
You are successful.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, you're still being dragged behind me unless whatever you've done's stopped that.
You move forward. A man on the mission, Ivan, the terrible, the flame-wielding master of menace.
Ivan the Firing.
Not realising that you have left behind a small halfling who's picked the locks and flicked you the bird.
Fair, if I
Well.
don't notice it, then yeah. The second I step out into the open and lock, I'm sorry, go on, Random.
No, it's fine. You, I'll do what I do in secret.
Okay, that's fine. I get out into the open where I can see them and they can see me. And I go, I literally bellow my voice up. Make way for the Reichland army. Move out my way, or I will set you on fire.
Now, you heard the man. Get on out of the way, you cowards.
And
I
I
know
start
you don't
channeling.
really.
Let's see.
Oh, Morov. Oh, Joris. Did you hear my friend here? He said, now move on out of the way on behalf of the Reichland army. Did you hear?
What's the Winds of Chaos, by the way? Like, out of curiosity, because that'll might make a difference to the casting.
Hasn't changed.
So it's still strong.
Yes.
What was the bonus? Sorry to that. Plus.
Plus 20.
Plus
Could you roll a dodge check, please?
who?
Eleanor and Ivan.
Certainly.
In that case, I pass if it's a plus 20. Let's see, dodge check. I fail the dodge check.
That's one.
Let's see, I'm rolling D100, right? Yep.
Yep, against the dodge.
I think I succeed.
The arrow flies towards you, Eleanor. A young third highway person, a female, which you didn't spot, has fired 2 arrows. The first one flies towards you and misses as you nimbly dance out the way upon influence.
Do I recognize this lass?
Yes, she looks like a scorned woman.
No,
Someone who
now,
drops-
Madwina, you didn't mean that, now did you? Come on now.
there
We
is
we had
there-
fun times.
As you look upon her face, it is a face of pure hatred. You have no luck here anymore.
So I just kind of look around to the group quickly and say, you met influence, meet innocence. Well, innocence lost.
Right. Unfortunately, Ivan.
Yeah, I get hit.
Yes.
How much damage do I take?
The arrow dips at the last minute and catches you in the left leg.
I just sort of grunt. I'm gonna roll a cool check to see where I can keep my. Well, actually, this happened before as I'm doing my channeling because that is important.
As you're doing your channeling.
Uh-oh.
I'm just going to look over to him as he's in pain and say, just a little heads up. That's the crime lord's daughter.
Yeah. So does that mean it can interrupt it or not? Because it's happening at the same time.
Yeah, it can interrupt it because you've just been hit with pain.
Right. I need to roll a cool test then. So give me a second.
What actually happened was you've revealed yourselves, and then as you declared that you were leaving, as you were passing as the Reichsland officer.
Yep.
They were then mocked by Eleanor, who did quite the job, I thought, and unfortunately they lost their cool.
I passed my core test, so I keep my channeling.
Okay. You take 4 damage, by the way.
4 damage, so I only take 1 damage then because my toughness bonus.
Yeah.
Like,
Craig, did you see what I said?
She never was quite there, but I do.
Okay, yeah, take your shot, mate.
Yep.
Me? Are you talking to me?
Me. I'm doing stealthy things. Don't mind me.
Okay, let me know when it's my next turn.
Did you see mine, Anubi?
Yeah, you
I fail horribly. Archer!
You get that, Random?
No, I didn't.
Just ping on the map where you want it to go.
But
let me know when I can do my action.
Yeah, your arrow flies from the bushes. All she can see is your pointy ears and fingertips of a metal glove. Unfortunately, your arrow fails and dips far too soon and lands in the ground in front of her. She looks down, she smiles and notches another arrow to her bow.
That was a warning glass!
As you look, you see Joris and Morov chuckling very loudly.
Now, see, I told you boys that there was gonna come a time. Now, did I not? Alpin can't watch you all the time.
I just say they're gonna burn as I keep channeling.
You hear him? He just told you you're gonna burn. I know you two don't like fire. You really should just throw down your arms and surrender while you have a chance.
Go for it, buddy.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Success of 2. I forget how.
Success of 2.
I forget how to roll damage on that though.
We don't get any damage. We matched.
None?
Nope, we matched.
Did you roll a dodge? I take it on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you using any talents?
It does AOE. And I have ballistic talent.
That's just for reloading, isn't it?
You have ballistic talent?
Let me see.
Because talents add to your success.
Sorry, I have the gunner. I have a 2 on gunner.
So that adds 2 success levels.
Yeah.
Does that add 2 success levels?
So his success level is actually 4.
4.
Okay, no problems.
Nice.
Roll a D100, please.
Oh, this sounds interesting.
There we go. Wasn't it like ballistic skill times 10 or something like that for that particular shot?
You kept all the. I gave you all the information. If you've lost that information, then it's just gonna cast as a normal fireball. That's why I gave you the information. I don't keep anything once I've given it to you.
I understand. Let me.
Oh, this is going to be extremely interesting if that appears on top of them and my next spell goes off.
Yeah, it's in here, but I can't find it for some reason. Okay. All right, we'll go normal.
I think didn't he say it's a blast?
It is a blast, yes.
Blast.
I can look it up for you. It's in the.
Thank you. I have it here somewhere in my notes, but I remember writing it down, and I think maybe that was the time that it got just deleted.
A blast.
I have bolt. I don't have blast.
The area of effect is your willpower bonus in yards,
Which is
And the damage is +3.
44 in yards.
So, 4 yards. And it's 3 damage additional to whatever the.
Okay.
Okay. Additional to what, a roll?
No, you're not casting it as a spell, so I think it probably just does 3 damage. But it ignores armor and stuff, I think. So.
Yeah, it completely ignores armor spells.
And toughness bonus.
Roll a D100 for me, please, to see where it hits. Ooh, right arm.
So I hit the middle guy in the right arm.
You spin Joris round in a circle. His clothes are on fire. He drops and rolls there and moves away. He has lost 3 health.
I told you now, you don't like fire, do you, Joris? Isn't that a shame? Oh, that poor man. Can I loose an arrow?
Yes, you can.
Is it my turn again as well? Then
I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it at Joris.
Okay.
Ooh, I succeed. Holy cow, I suck with the bow.
Ha! Dodged.
Fuck you, Joris.
Hey, Eleanor, you still suck with a bow.
Yeah, well, I learned from Madwina.
Oh. Now this little confrontation has caused a lot of noise and a lot of problems. And over the other side of the bridge, reinforcements appear. And the group in the back of this group of people,
Do I recognize them?
you recognise a large, balding, fat man wearing rather nice-looking clothes.
And there's Alpin. This is his influence. That was the lost innocence that belonged to him. And this sack is full of his insolence.
A sack full of insolence. You know, Ferry was shaving my sack full of insolence earlier. Wait, you
I'm
can't
sorry,
have
I don't
him in
know. Yeah, I don't
I'm
know
in
what
a
the fuck's going on over here. Something's talking in my ear from fucking all over the place.
I say, he's rather brazen coming so far away from town. He leads the underworld in 3 towns in this region. It's rather surprising. I guess I really did a good job of upsetting him.
They're still gonna burn.
I would like to see that, friend. I would like that very much.
Joris raises a pistol. And aims it at one of the 2 people he can see clearly.
Now, you don't want to hurt the horse, right?
He aims at Eleanor in a fit of anger. Pistol cracks, and the shot is true. It fires.
Do I have to roll dodge?
Roll dodge.
I don't dodge very well. The crack of the pistol, shaken influence, and yeah.
Ooh! The pistol ball impacts you in the right leg.
What is it always about getting shot in the leg?
That's the way it is.
Yeah, apparently.
You take 4 damage.
Let me see here. I don't think I take any damage in that.
Okay. Ping where, please?
I take no damage as my leather leggings absorb the blast.
Joris curses. He sees that it's the hit, but he's happier. Morov moves forward
I kind of reach over and I'm rubbing my leg.
Joris has moved forward, drawing both sabres.
Oh, more off?
Yes.
Now, this man, he likes those swords. If you take them away from him, he doesn't stand a chance.
Modwena fires at Ivan.
Well, we went the same time as each other last time, so I'm assuming I get my spell off at the same time. In that case, I cast my spell, rolling to see if I hit. I will read it out. Just give me a sec to make sure.
Who are you aiming it at?
I'm aiming at her, the stupid cow who shot me in the leg last time.
Okay.
Right, rolling, and I'll get my spell book up.
Oh! Pissed on.
Yeah, well, that fucking fails, unfortunately. Where is it? Can't remember where it is. Here. Oh, yeah, that is a fail. I know that's a friggin' fail.
Oh, no. I've lost me bloody weapons stats. Give me a second.
God damn it.
Give me a sec. I've lost where I put the fucking bow damage. No, that's armor. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it I can never find one out? There we go.
At least it's not a miscast, that's the important thing.
I thought it was a miscast. Oh no, that's a fail, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fail, it's not a miscast. It's only a miscast for roll a double.
Sorry, that information's for Randon, just so you guys know.
Yeah. Oh, where are they?
Damn it.
What page is the weapons on again?
Oh, are you looking for the weapons? They're under the.
What weapon are you looking for?
It's the consumer's guide.
Yeah, I've just gone through
And
that.
then weapons.
Is it the bow you're looking at? If it's the bow you're looking at, page.
The bow is whatever the success level is, plus strength bonus, plus 3 if it's a bow, 2 if it's a short bow, 4 if it's a long bow.
$295, did you say, Wade?
Oh, that was the destruction shot that was.
295, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. 35. That hits you in the right arm.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
Strength bonus plus 3. The strength bonus was 3. So 6.
I take 3 damage then.
And what happened with your spell, dude?
It just fizzles because they fail.
Okay, no problems. It is now Eranor's turn.
All right. Sorry, I was just looking for the. I'm pretty sure the.
Yes, in response to Fairhan.
Okay.
All right. So my turn.
I also, as the spell fails, I back up into the trees. By the way.
Also, dude, give yourself a -10 penalty for 2 at the same time.
Gotcha. Passed. Barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't with my token, so I just back up into the trees to make it a harder shot for him from now on.
Can I look at the bridge? Is there anything significant I can see about the bridge? Whether it be some way to use it to our advantage?
It is a stone bridge capable of taking carts across. It's quite sturdy and it has a single archway in between.
Okay.
The sides are crumbling slightly, but nothing that you can automatically see. Feyran,
Right?
roll one hit die, please.
Okay.
I want to say a point of order. I found it, and that the
Okay,
blasting.
in the right arm.
Okay.
Well, I'm listening.
Sorry, the destruction does a factor of 10, so I did not 3 but 30 damage.
Right, okay. But you didn't have that to hand for that one, so next time you fire a destruction one, we know.
So
Right.
just take one of your flame shot instead of destruction then, because
Yeah.
Right.
was that for
I'll
the
take
flame
it.
shot then?
That
That's
was
what
for the
what I thought you
yeah.
were using was the flame shot. I didn't
I
realize.
said destruction. I knew it was times 10 for something, but I couldn't remember.
And the damage?
Oh. Damage on the short bow is strength bonus +2. Strength
Plus
bonus
C6
is-
success level, remember.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a shot at Morov since
3.
he's moving in closer. By the way.
Yep.
3 + 2. So, and you said with
5.
success level?
Yeah, whatever
yes.
your success level is.
So that'd be, what, 3 then, in this case? Or success on the hit?
Success to hit.
Okay. So then,
It would be 8.
so 8 damage?
Then I'm gonna move.
Or, wait, I'm confused. What the fuck is 8?
It's your strength bonus +2. Your strength bonus is 3, yeah?
Yep. So it's 8
And you
damage
both-
then? I'm,
So that's 5, and then you said you had a success level of 3, so that's...
okay. Okay, I was just confused on where we got there. Okay. So yes, 8.
2 seconds for a sec, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
So, Modwena takes 3 damage.
And I'm gonna position after missing my shot at Morov. I'm just going to position influence kind of over behind where Ivan is. Kind of.
Okay, ping on there, please, for me.
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting behind Ivan.
Okay. We really need to find a way to blink them for you, you know.
Just need to have character sheets, even if we don't have anything.
We'll make them after this session.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you hit?
No, I missed.
Okay, no problem. So I'll... Oh, wrong button. Okay, no problems. Oh. Brandon, are you going to do anything this time around?
Yes. I was actually just texting you that. I'm gonna sneak back to the cot and
Okay.
grab
Just
what I want.
yeah, just ping on the thing where you're going to. Remember, you're not actually in a cart at the moment.
Yeah, there's no card. All your stuff, I think, is on Ivan's horse, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I wanna grab shot off his horse.
So you need to go there.
Let me zoom out. Yes.
Yeah, remember I'm hiding behind trees and that now, so.
But ping on the screen, please, where you want it to go.
I did. I said that.
Yeah. Okay. No
I
problem.
was just about to say I want to go there as well. I'm hiding.
I'm
trying to be
behind.
stealthy,
I'm behind
too.
Ivan wherever, so as well.
So I'm gonna grab a destruction shot, load it, and
Okay.
fire at the front man.
Takes a turn to load. We discussed this last time.
Right. I'm just telling you what I want to do.
Right. No
where
problem.
where I'm going with that.
So you can't fire this turn.
That's fine.
Okay. You race over and pull the shot from the saddlebag of Ivan.
And it is destruction this time. So
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ivan messed all your stuff up about in your backpack. So
No,
could
I
you
only
go-
just dumped that one shot into
he
the
just
thing
dumped.
that he had
He
loaded.
dumped the one
Whatever
shot.
was
so there's-
in the gun originally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, he's on a saddlebag, so he's going to be higher up than you. So can you do a roll of a d6, please?
So
You get lucky this time. You manage to pull out the destruction shot.
Peggy, you whispered the roll.
I guess I did.
Yes, you did. That's perfectly fine.
I don't know how I did that, but oh well.
Or did you do /GR?
No, I went to the roller and I clicked D6.
Oh, you must have GM selected up.
Yeah, I do have GM selected. I didn't realize that.
That's fine. Okay. The barricade has been moved across. And Aldin and his new troops cross. Joris limps to the side slightly. Morov keeps moving forward.
Just let me know when it's my turn again.
Modwena raises her bow.
Okay, so same time as me again. I pull out the bolt staff and just fire it at her. I'll
You're
roll a
intrigued
hit.
though, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can still see her, and it's a magic missile, so it's automatic line of sight hit.
You're hiding in the trees.
Yep.
So you're gonna have to take something to hit that because you know.
It's an auto hit. It's magic missile.
Okay.
I just need to see her, which, as long as I can, that's fine. I need to roll as a hit thing just for hit location. So let's see where it hits.
Oh, beautiful! That's
Okay.
a critical success.
As you peek your head out around the tree to fire the staff
I'm going
at
to
her,
roll
she
to dodge that.
sees you as well.
Yeah, I'm going to roll to dodge back behind the tree after I fire the bloody bolt, I think.
Doesn't matter, mate.
No, I don't.
That
get
does
it.
not matter.
Well, she gets hit wherever the fuck I rolled to hit her. So, because it's reversed, because it's magic, so it's a 92, whatever location that is.
To the right leg.
She takes 7 damage to the right leg.
So
And
that's not right, Wayne. On that staff you're rolling hit location, on a normal spell, you make your magic lore test, and then you reverse the magic lore test to determine hit location.
yeah,
You
I
didn't
just
make a
rolled.
magic lore test, you just
okay, that's
made a
fine.
hit.
It's 30. It's 29 then, whatever the hell that is.
Right arm. Then
Yeah, right arm.
7 damage to
Ah,
right
fuck
arm.
that arm.
Yeah.
It's got 2 arrows
And you-
and a fireball on it.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you don't
that was-
get to knock off the toughness bonus either, because it's magic.
Joris was the other person that got hit, not Madalena.
No, she
Yeah.
got hit too.
No, this is the first time she got hit, isn't it?
No.
Yes. This
He was out
the
last.
second time Modwina's been hit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
First
Yeah,
time she got hit by Farhan's bow.
Gotcha.
Right. Well, she's hit you
Yeah, this is going to hurt a lot.
in the right arm.
So we just both hit each other in the arm.
Yeah.
Makes sense because you were holding the staff out around the
Yeah.
tree.
That makes sense. How much damage?
Well, the question is, as it being a crit, does it disable your arm?
8.
8 damage?
Yes. But I believe you've got armor on anyway, so.
I don't have armor on, but I got a toughness bonus.
Uh-huh.
I take 5 damage. I'm nearly unconscious. Does she look like she's nearly bloody unconscious, taking full 7 damage to her arm?
She's got 5 health left.
God damn it. I just shout back at her, I'm gonna burn you again! Fucking bitch! I have to be quiet because people are asleep.
It's understandable.
Yeah.
Now, Erinor, what are you going to do? This is not going your way.
You say, well, I'm going to look and see that Madwina just caught him in his arm. So, we still want to go this way? I say that's Ivan.
I think he's dead.
Might be bleeding out. I can't tell.
No, I was just looking at something. Sorry about that. I didn't realise my mic was muted. Well,
He's trying to
I
scan
dare
the
say this is not looking too promising, and now that Alpin has arrived, I think perhaps we ought to find another way around.
fine. I take my horse and just ride away this way. And on the way out, I'll fire another firebolt at this stupid cow.
So it's my turn. I'm going to hang on a second. I've got a special thing here. Oh, let me look at my picture sheet because I have the ability. Look at it. All right.
Because thankfully, I'm still on horseback.
Yeah, I'm going to start. I'm just going to pat influence on the side of his neck and shout kind of across. Y'all, we'll see you later. And I'm just going to take bolt down the road on influence and just kind of flip the bird to Alpin and say, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I head the same way. I head that way, but like I said, on the way out, on the way past, I fire another firebolt at her.
Okay, you're moving at high speed. That's a -30 shot, dude.
So what? It's an automatic hit. It's a magic missile. It's bullshit.
It's -30.
So what?
Or at the very least, it's a +30 to her dodge because you're moving at high speed and you're going very fast away from
Yeah,
her.
it's a magic missile. It's directed via magic. I can see her. It automatically hits. Magic
No,
missiles are bullshit.
You're not bullshitting like that, mate.
I'm not. It's what it says in the rules. It's just bullshit. It's magic
Yeah, you're
missile.
bullshitting there. Roll it then.
I'm just rolling to see where it hits.
Okay.
Let's see. 98.
Right leg.
So just 7 damage.
Moderna's leg catches on fire. She drops to the ground, rolling. She's dead. No, she's not.
Fuck you! On the way out.
Okay, so Dimaz has followed you. Unfortunately, you lot have left Fairran and Randon far behind because they haven't got buses. They are now being approached by Joris and Morov.
Yeah.
And are rather annoyed.
I was hiding.
So
in the bushes.
as I see that these two gentlemen who I thought were with the party, like I haven't really seen where Farrenhan is, but I'd seen Randon run over.
I mean,
And
I thought he was still attached to me. I didn't know he wasn't, so.
I saw Randon run over and grab something out of Ivan's bag. So I'm just gonna, at full speed, I'm just going to kind of ride back in super quick and just kind of reach down and grab Randon behind the scruff of his neck.
As he does that, I'm going. How close are those boxes?
Boxes?
The grid. How close is the grid?
What grid?
What's the distance?
Just ignore the grid. It's not signifying anything.
That's just something that's on the map.
Okay. All right.
Because it's the map I downloaded.
As he swoops me away, I want to fire my destruction shot at the guy on the bridge.
Okay, like I said, you're moving quite fast, so it's going to be a -30 to your roll.
And I shoot it right before he picks me up.
Okay.
Okay. Crap. There we go. 100. Oh shit! I missed. It blows something up.
Oh yes. Let's have a look what it blows up, shall we?
Well, thankfully, it's not aiming in our general direction, so. As long as it's not hitting theirs, I don't give a shit.
Oh dear.
Bye-bye, bridge.
I'd be okay with that.
Well, I'd be okay with that as well. It's not my fucking bridge. I wonder if there's a wild 40 underneath there.
Your shot wildly misses. but hits the front end of the bridge, blowing Marov back off the bridge and demolishing said bridge into the river. You have just gone and cut off Holthausen from its local trade supply. Well done, you vandal.
I'm just as I'm picking him up, I'm saying, "Nice shot there, friend."
Nah.
I'm gonna set him behind me on influence up on the back of this strong steed that's not gonna suffer any sort of extra encumbrance from carrying a half.
Is it me, or do we seem to be out at the moment to just screw over the entire Reichland?
You absolutely. You sure you're not chaos worshipping?
Apparently.
Perhaps you should have stayed with Athma. You might have got better.
Randall just doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's acting as he would in the situation.
Yeah.
As we catch back up to the other two, because obviously this horse is a mighty fine steed and rather fast. And just
where's Fahrenheit?
Didn't y'all? Yeah, I was about to say, didn't y'all have another friend?
Don't know where he went
Where's
to.
the milk?
You break
Yeah,
from
somewhere
cover
there,
and
somewhere.
charge down the road. Unfortunately, for a good portion of that road, you are in view.
Ivan, can you please go scoop him up, please?
You are shot at by Modwene.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to roll a dodge because she's just got a success level of 4.
Not so easy to scoop up a 6'5" elf versus a 2'9" halfling.
Okay, come on.
But what I will do is I'll take a shot while I'm sitting still over here somewhere, as long as I can see
Nope.
her.
Oh no, we're riding down the road.
Yeah.
Dude.
You're right down the
Fair
road. No,
enough.
you're not still in combat. You
That's
fucked
fine,
up.
mate.
Y'all
Don't
fucked
try-
off without me. I'm screwed here.
Well,
Right, you roll the dodge, dude.
I did.
Did you pass?
No.
Ooh.
that's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Guess what?
No.
Left leg. Take 8 damage to the left leg.
Oh,
Well, he's got armor, hasn't he? But I don't know where it's in his leg.
It's only one. Yeah, I've got 1 armor on my legs.
Yeah,
well,
that's your
your
toughness bonus.
That's a 4, isn't it?
Huh?
That and your toughness bonus is a 4, isn't it?
Checking that.
It'll be a 3 or a 4. The
3.
Yeah, and your armor, that's 4.
3, 4,
your
yeah.
toughness- yeah. So you take 4 damage.
But
all I can say is run, Forrest, fucking run.
The arrow hits you in the lower leg, just above the kneecap at the back.
I'm
You
just near
stumble
limping now.
forward, but you still manage to limp home, as it were.
y'all are some fucking cockholes.
I
the
have
distance-
no choice in the matter.
Shut up, short ass!
I asked for where you were.
In the distance, you hear a shout. Come over here, the waters rush. Eleanor, you're dead! I get my hands on you, and you will die.
Apology to her!
Aaron, no, I think you
What'd
have
you
just
just
landed
say,
in my
Nancy?
good graces.
I said I plowed his daughter.
No, that's what I say because I did plow his daughter.
I don't fucking know you. I don't give a fuck about you. I plowed his goddamn daughter. He doesn't give a fuck.
I set his daughter on fire. He's probably going to be pissed at me as well.
Actually, he's more pissed at Eleanor
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that have yet to be disclosed.
yeah.
Other than the fact that he has despoiled his daughter. And that just doesn't necessarily mean it was missionary.
Yeah.
Ivan,
We
Yeah.
I assume you see that in the heat of the situation that I have picked my bonds and acquired a shot or two.
Where the hell are my freaking cuffs?
I am going to let you know they're on the ground back there. But I am a man of honor, okay, and I am not running from your presence. But I do require my things back, as I have been aid to you in this battle, seeing as I destroyed that entire bridge.
I do indeed say that he did just save us a mighty big headache.
Just get on the bloody hole.
At great cost to myself. Can I please have my bag, Ivan?
I ride up beside you so that you can talk like side to side with Ivan, like you're riding.
I don't give him his bag. What I do is I just fucking scoop him up with his horse and dump him on fucking mine. So get your own shit.
Yeah, don't mind me, guys. Just dealing with the fucking
So
arrow
I
in my
can take
damn
bag
knee.
then?
Get on the fucking horse, then.
Has Fahrenheit caught up?
Yes, I'm caught up with y'all. Fuck all of you. I don't know you, but fuck you.
I didn't know where the
No.
fuck you was. You just fucking disappeared somewhere in the trees.
I don't presume to know you either, sir. But I don't mean you
particularly
any
know him
harm.
well either. I don't particularly mean him any harm. It doesn't mean I'm gonna risk my fucking life to save his ass.
Well,
I'm
I did
rifling
see
through
an
my shit
arrow
to
or
make sure
two
it's all
fly
there.
out of the bushes. I'm guessing that was from your general direction, sir.
Yes!
Well done. I dare say you did hit that bitch, and it made me just flutter a little bit inside when I saw that happen. And the look in Alpin's eyes, did you see that? Like, it was like rage, like his eyeballs were about to pop out and hit the road.
Is that the one that caught on fire when I shot him from the bushes?
No, unfortunately, Alpin's the one that was coming in across the far bridge with that other crew. Alpin's the basically the crime lord of this region.
Oh,
Well,
big balls. Okay.
I've got a question though. Do you know where they live, or where their hideout is?
I do, but I wouldn't suggest we go and pay them a visit.
Not yet. Not yet.
They hail it from Schilderheim, but I will warn you that the village that you all were approaching, they have bought and paid for. You think you might come across a witch hunter, but they are bought and paid for there. Any sort of clergyman, they are bought and paid for there. Soldiers, don't even ask. They are bought and paid for there.
Are we coming back here at some point? And I'm not going to be very happy.
Well, when that day comes, I would more than happily travel alongside you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And let's hope you're at the head of a large fucking army, because that is a big town.
So, Aaron, what I hear you saying,
yes, sir.
What I hear you saying is that anybody in that town is bought and paid for.
For the most part. There's a reason why I have left this region, or am making to do so. I decided it was time for a change of scenery, as it were.
Well, the scenery.
I took a little bit of Alpin's influence, and I pat the horse's neck. Obviously, he lost a little bit of his family's innocence, and I kind of wink at Randon, and then I just kind of reach back and I pat the bag that's hanging off of the side of influence, and I say, and for his insolence, I got myself some presents.
Oh, presents all around, or just presents?
I might share. I do like you, little man. I do like you indeed.
I do say your accent is reminding me of Altdorf a little bit.
Yes.
Well, now, that's a mighty common accent in these parts, you know.
As it is. Well, I expect to become fast friends.
Well, I do hope so, sir. I do hope so. Though I still am rather curious as to why you were bound behind your friend here.
I will regale you with the tale. Although it is likely to anger Ivan as he jumps to conclusions, as it were.
Well, I dare say that was a mighty fine shot that you knocked that bridge out with, and I do, again, want to emphasize that it spared us all a mighty big headache.
Well, I am at the mercy of Mr. Wizard here, and Ivan, I don't mean any disrespect to you. I do want you to know that I am wholeheartedly sorry for my part in anything that took place. But I'm a man of honor.
What your fate is.
I understand, but you have a say in my fate.
I don't, unfortunately. I'm just the
delivery person.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would say if it weren't for you, my freedom would be secure, and I am placing myself in your hands regardless. So you do have a certain influence over my fate.
Sir, was your name Ivan, if I might ask? Is that the name I've picked up in this conversation here?
Yes, it is.
Well, again, my name is Aranor, and it is a pleasure, but I have to ask, what could this little man possibly have done to land in your custody?
He had certain artifacts on him which he is not meant to have.
And what did I do with those artifacts there, Ivan?
Now, what sort of artifacts are we speaking of?
Chaotic.
I-
Bad. Ow.
Now, was your name Randon? Is that correct? I'm
That is
sorry.
correct.
I'm just presuming. I know I've introduced myself, but I'm just picking things up from you guys as we go
I'm
along.
sorry. My name is Farrington, and people call me Random.
Well, Randon, it is a pleasure, of course. But I must
Pleasure
ask,
is
did
all.
you know that this artifact that Ivan speaks of, did you know what you were carrying?
Not at
Doesn't
first.
matter. He had 3.
Not at first, but the nature of the said artifacts did become more clear to me as well. We had another traveling companion who was lost to chaos, and in fact just harried us along our journey. Which Ivan can regale you with that. I turned quickly. I was ensorcelled by him. I was not the one who caused this chaos thing in the first place. It was a blood kin to one of the other dwarves that's traveling with us now.
No.
I
You
dare
don't
say
even try and say
I
that it
am
was him.
beyond confused, Randon.
I do.
Okay.
I don't.
I
So
can
is
tell you
everyone.
that there's a number of types of artifacts, and I kind of reach back into the sack and I pull out this golden plate, and I kind of just spin it around. Now, see, this kind of an artifact, while valuable, there's nothing chaotic about a beautiful plate. And I'm going to put it back in my sack. I'm going to reach in.
Okay,
I'm going to
little
grab out.
jade statue things. That's what he had. He had 3 of the damn things on him.
Were they valuable?
They could have been. Doesn't really matter.
We're pointing out, Farrihan,
Hi.
saying Jade to Eleanor is just like saying, yeah, it was free money.
I mean, it just
Jade.
sounds like something that would fit in this sack just mighty fine.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's cha-
thought.
It's chaotic stuff. No, you're not having it.
Now,
But I didn't know
Brandon,
that.
if I might be so blunt, I do think we will be fast friends, and I hope that all of us can come to get to know one another. I do hope you all don't mind me traveling along with you for a time. I really, again, am just trying to leave the region, and I don't have any better way to go.
It would be
Traveling
most
with
welcome.
Traveling with a group is clearly better than traveling alone.
That's perfectly fine. As long as you don't cause us any trouble, feel free. We're
Well,
all travelers on the road at the end of the day.
I do know the area to some extent, and I would be happy. Where are you all traveling to, if you don't mind me asking?
Heading to Altdorf.
Oh, Altdorf. I'd be mighty
long
fine
journey.
heading to Altdorf. There's plenty of people to say hello to in Altdorf.
Yeah,
Are you a
it's a long
thief?
journey.
Now, I would not call myself a thief, sir.
Would other
I am
people
an
call you a
oppor-
thief, aside from
I
the
am
guy you stole
purely-
from back there?
I am purely an opportunist, sir.
That's not what I asked. Would other people...
Sounds like a used horse salesman.
Yeah.
Hey, there are plenty of used horse salesmen that make a darn
But-
good living.
Fahrenheit, I would be happy to speak with you over a campfire at some point in the evening, perhaps, and regale you with my life story.
I
As
don't
it
need
were,
your damn
I
not
still-
life story. I don't know you, don't trust you, don't really care about you right now.
I just
Bleeding
want to find somewhere
hurts.
to rest. Let's just find somewhere to rest up.
Thank fuck.
You have been racing away from these guys, from the Alden and his crew now, for a good portion of the day. Dusk is upon you, and you slowly get yourself into a clearing and set up your tents and bedrolls.
Yeah, I'll try and do it off the track, hidden a bit near the trees, so it's hard for us to be spotted in case they keep going throughout the night.
You find a nice healthy area, you build a small campfire. You're
Excellent.
able to sit inside, as you can see.
I'm going to tie Influence up over next to a tree, but where he can reach out and get plenty of good grass to eat, and to where he's within good sight of me as well.
Yeah, I do the same. Just let the horse get on with it, basically.
Okay. I'm going to start trying to tend to my leg a little bit, since it's probably been bleeding since I've been walking on the damn thing this entire time.
How bad's his leg? Is it as bad as I am, or...
I got an arrow in my fucking leg.
All right.
Yeah,
where,
don't we all?
Bert, that's loud.
Sorry.
where do you leave your horse? Did you say?
Let's see. Where am I gonna be at?
Yeah, I got that.
If I'm here, then my horse is probably tied up right, like standing here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dimaz's horse will be.
So now we've got 3 horses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to remove the sack and bring it over to the campsite with me.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I got all my stuff inside the tent.
Yeah, I've got a blanket and a bedroll that I'm gonna lay out.
Right, before I go to sleep, I'm going to attempt to cast a spell, which means I'm actually going to have to channel it first.
And just so you guys know a little bit more on what I look like, I will tell you that I'm basically 6'1", about 18, an 18-year-old human. So, if you can imagine a younger human, I'm wearing a leather, like a duster, with a leather vest on the inside as well. You see on the duster there is a thick, like leather hood attached and draped down over my shoulders. And then I'm wearing like these leather leggings. Like you can see that there's like cloth, like legs underneath, but like I'm wearing, it's almost like chaps that have kind of been buckled from both sides over the leggings, and then obviously boots. And,
Okay. Yeah. So you look on like full old school cowboy.
Not cowboy, more like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Little Han Solo, maybe.
Yeah. What's the Winds of Chaos? Well, Winds of Magic like, I should say.
They are extremely weak at the moment.
Is that any minuses then, or is it
All
just
spells
normal?
are minus 30 to cast.
I'm just not even going to bother if I don't detect enough magic to bother.
This is a night where magic is extremely weak.
Okay, that's fine. I just go, I'm going to get some sleep. I just go in my tent and bloody pass out.
Are we ready for a 5 in real life as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, that's taken us a good 2.5 hours. That.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Oh, just right at around 2 hours, actually, I think.
Yeah.
We didn't get it underway really until about midnight 20 your time.
That was a good 2 hour session, to be fair.
Yeah.
So Ivan.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
What does Ivan think of Randon now?
My guy didn't think anything bad of you in the first place. He's just doing his job and his duty. At no point has my guy had any hatred towards you, has he?
No,
Not
true.
particularly, so.
Well, Ferry.
Nah.
So, what's the deal? Why you flip the script so quick?
He's an asshole.
Out of character?
Yeah.
My guy is beyond stressed, has not been sleeping very well after all the shit that we've been dealing with, has not eaten anything this entire time. He is just, he's losing his shit right now.
Well, I saw, so we don't have to roleplay this in the game.
Right.
Well, I mean, we can later. I intended, because I saw your wounds, I don't have anything to give you except for a pouch of mushrooms that are in my things. So I'm going to walk over and hand those to you. So just a kind of olive branch kind of thing. I don't know if they will help, but, you know.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Yeah. Well, my guy was about to do something else anyway, so this might be the better option.
So anyway, and I'll have a conversation with you, but try to, I don't know, I don't want it to get lost in the rolling. I'm gonna be AFK for a second.
Okay. Goddamn magic. Goddamn Winds of Magic being crap. I was gonna use fucking Cauterize and heal my goddamn self.
Can't you cauterize anyway? Cauterize and rest?
The magic winds are terrible, so I can't.
So wait, I thought. Okay.
Minus 30 to all my tests because the magic winds are low. No point trying. And because my guy can sense magic, I would know that the magic winds are shit, so I didn't bother. Too many chances of failure, which could go really badly wrong.
Fair enough. Yeah. See, no, my guy's gonna have a not fun time for the next couple minutes
Fair enough.
before our characters rest for the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go BRB real quick on that.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna keep my headset on, but I changed my screen over to right back.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because basically what my guy did during that run, because he's been walking this entire time, the arrow was getting in the way, so he broke the arrowhead off in his leg. So he's gonna have to fuck with that before he can sleep.
Yeah.
Not gonna be fun.
Just one of those fucking things, unfortunately.
I know. It's just gonna suck. Yeah, no, I hope everyone understands that I'm not actually pissed off or anything right now. It's literally just my character is losing his goddamn mind.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly nip to the toilet before we continue on.
Yeah. I'm getting munch-ons.
So, how are you enjoying it so far, dude?
I'm loving it. Always.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, literally just my guy is losing his goddamn mind right now because of all the crap that's going on.
It's understandable.
So, my guy's going to have to... there's going to be some fun things that happen throughout the our stay in the next town.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, GM.
Yo.
How's it going with Randon? Is he as chaotic as he has always been?
Brandon, I don't know, he's not chaotic.
I mean, not chaotic as in like the winds of chaos, but like chaotic as hard to plan around.
No, I've got a perfectly good plan in mind for you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, you gave yourself over to the company of the witch hunters. And that means you're my plaything in the time.
Well, I understand, but I look forward to the challenge.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
I mean, hopefully, my character has been one that Ivan can attest to, and that is what I'm banking on.
The problem is, I have no say in what the witch hunters do at all. Literally, I don't.
But Randon doesn't know that.
No.
And Randon can also play it as the artifacts that were given were turned over to somebody who was in the employ of the witch hunter. Not
that's not necessarily true.
Nope.
Wait, Wayne is from the College of Magic, and he, as such, he was part of the Reichland army. The witch hunters are a completely separate thing.
Well, you still handed them over.
I still handed them over.
As what you saw was the appropriate authorities were present.
Exactly, and that's what I was going for.
The only thing I will say, because you grew up around Altdorf area, claiming innocence won't help. Claiming ignorance, sorry, won't help.
Yeah.
Well, no, then in that case, I'm going to be claiming that I was in the company. Well, I can tell you later. Never mind. You don't need to know now.
No, I don't need to know now. That's quite correct.
That's probably a good thing you can't plan that way.
Oh, trust me. I've been making shit up for the last 4 or 5 sessions. Don't worry about it.
Fine.
So as we're sitting around the fire, Aranor's is just going to kind of pull his sack up alongside of him and reach in, and he pulls out.
Are we going to continue and start then now? Is everyone ready?
Just give me another minute.
All right.
Yeah, give Fire another minute. He's got now.
Apologize for all the irritation I cause when it's housekeeping and whatnot. I'm trying to get my shit straight, but it's hard with this new system, and even though we've been playing for several months, it's still relearning it every time we play.
Yeah.
I need to take 2 arrows off of my inventory because I'm not getting those back.
We're not playing it to the massive. I was going to say we're not playing it to the massive extent where you'd know it instinctively.
Right.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I'm still looking for things that I thought I'd written down and I haven't got to hand. So there's nothing wrong with any of that.
Yeah.
Nope.
But if I sounded annoyed before, it was because other things were going on.
Well, I understand. I know well now as a DM that people not having their shit and relying on you to know everything about the compendium is rather frustrating.
Yeah, this is the first time I played Warhammer roleplay.
Yeah.
So I'm as much as a noob as you guys. The only difference is I know a lot of the back lore for the whole areas anyway.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, same as magic missile stuff is bullshit. Yeah, a lot of magic is magic missile. It's the same as it is in D&D though. Basically, it's just an auto hit.
Is it the same as D&D?
Basically, yeah. It's
no. Not basically. Is it the same? Not
There's
basically.
a couple of extras, dude. There's a couple of extras added onto them.
What page is that on? I'll have to look at this.
Magic Missile is on page 236. Some spells are marked as magic missiles. These are damage-causing spells that all follow the same rules. When a magic missile is successfully cast and targets another character, the hit location struck is determined by reversing the dice rolled on the language magic test and referring to hit location table. The SL, success level of the language magic test, is added to the spell's listed damage and your willpower bonus to determine the total inflicted damage. This damage is reduced by the target's toughness and armor points as normal.
Oh, so it is reduced as normal.
Some aren't. Some spells specifically state that they ignore it.
But if you're classing it as a magic missile, which is what you would do.
Well, a lot of spells are classified as hitting as a magic missile,
but the effects are different.
Well,
it's another typical Warhammer thing where there's a lot of same effects.
Honestly, one of the most confusing things, because I don't know where the clear rules are, is because you're using a staff to cast.
Yeah.
How that's rolled to hit, because you're still usually making a magic language check.
Just channeling your magic through an item. It doesn't really matter. It's fine at the moment. It's just I'll have to make sure it's what's the word? More clear for next time.
Yeah. There's a couple different entries from Magic Missile, but yeah, that's because a lot of spells say they hit like magic missile and then have other effects added onto it at the same time.
Well, I think we may find that after this session, using staffs may require an extra step.
See, and that's the thing, is there's not even like magic staffs and stuff listed in the.
No, I added them in.
Yeah.
So
Trust me, there may be a slight difference on what happens next time, but we'll go from there. We've got what
I
we've
would
got.
say using the staff should require a successful willpower test to see if your will can overwrite the will of the magic of the
or a magic language test, so it's just your standard casting spell.
Well, the magic language is if you can actually cast the spell yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're able to hand the staff to Farronhan and have him use it, then obviously he's not going to have magic language. But it would just be, can his willpower overcome?
Yeah.
Can he will the staff to do what it's intended to do?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, is kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, Drake, don't make me put the collar back on you, dude.
Sorry, I dropped something.
It's all right.
Or if not a willpower, maybe an intelligence test, but either one.
Well, I don't know. I would think it would be willpower because, again, you're trying to will this magic staff to do something. In my opinion, but it's obviously Clegg's call in the end. So.
Mm-hmm. Only because, hang on a sec, is it channeling that you used intelligence? No, it would be willpower for the channeling style of thing, yeah, because intelligence is normal magic casting and willpower is channeling. It's two different stats for different things for magic.
Okay, I'm good to go. Okay. Whenever you guys are.
Okay.
As the sun has set, the sky is dark, the stars twinkle in the sky.
I pull out a stack of 3 books and I just kind of start flipping the pages and looking through them. As I come to an interesting picture, I kind of hold the book up, like to, face the firelight so I can see the picture clearly, and then bring it back down.
Mm-hmm. Ivan's just crawling into his tent and saying, "I need to rest." And he just tries to get some rest. Yeah.
Not you, the new boy.
Uh-huh.
What's in the books?
Oh, well, I've got a good selection of quality books here. Why do you ask?
The picture looks interesting, but I'm more interested in
this
the
one. This one, that's a mighty fine elvish woman, isn't it? I do like that.
But I was more looking at the other books you have.
Well, this one here, this one has pictures of good flowers. I think this one here, I think that's a lily, if I'm not mistaken. To be fair, I can't read. And I just close the book and stack it back. This one here, I don't have any idea what it's about, but it's got pretty pictures of different types of weapons and such, I think. And I just kind of look at it. I start kind of flipping through it. It's interesting. Again, it's all part of that insolence that I kind of took along the way. Well, now these things are valuable, friend.
So is your head on your shoulders.
Indeed, it is. It's very valuable.
I will return the book after I've had a read.
Why, I'd be more than happy to share my book with you, friend. What is your name?
I am called Dimaz.
Well, Dimaz, I know that dwarves are an honorable folk, and I know that if you give me your word that you will return my book after looking at it, I can take you at face value. Is that correct, sir?
Indeed you can. You have my word that I will return the book after I have had a quick glance at it.
Then I kind of stand up and I kind of flourish the book over in front of him with a little bit of a bow and say, then please enjoy your perusal.
Dimaz sits down and enjoys the book. You can see in his eyes a greedy light, almost as a possessive.
Well, I take it there's definitely some words to that book there, friend. Is that correct?
Indeed it is. After 10 minutes of reading it, Dimaz gives you the book back. He has a smile on his face. He knows what the book is.
Aranor, can I see that book?
Why, friend, but of course. I'll hand Aranor the book. if anyone just wants to check anything out from my library, speak now, because I do have quite a good selection here. I've got, like I say, this one, Fahrenheit. This one here, I'm just going to hand this book to Fahrenheit and say, I know
You're
that
gonna hand me. Okay, I'm gonna take the book with my bloody fucking hands and set it down because I've been getting an arrowhead on my fucking leg.
After you have met it.
No.
I'm not going to hand it to you if you're covered in blood. I'm not an idiot.
You sure? Because you fucking trying to hand me shit without knowing what
I'm not gonna hand it to you if your hand's covered in blood, so I'll wait until you're finished doing your thing. But I'll hand the other book over to Randon.
What does the book title say? I know you can't read. I'm trying to read it. I'm asking what does the book say?
It says, you see that one? That's a triangle. No. I know that's a triangle, sir. And that one there, that looks like it's a circle with a tail. I don't know.
That there looks like a circle there?
It's with a tail now, Fahrenheit.
I'm asking Anubis what the book's title is. Do you know?
He knows.
Anubis doesn't know, no.
Okay, well.
Can Randon read it?
I can read. I can't.
What languages can you read?
Okay.
Because if you don't know the language the book's written, then you don't have a fucking clue what it says.
Well, obviously, but all right, let me see.
To be perfectly honest, I can't remember what the book of languages is.
There it is. I have classical language and engineer, like crafting. No, I don't have that as language though. But I do have. I could read that dwarvish book I have, engineering.
Can you?
I was able to glean from it, yes.
Glean from it? That doesn't mean you can't. You can read it.
Okay. Anyway, I hand the book back and I go over to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, I do not have much in the way of healing, but maybe this can act as an olive branch. And I do have a dagger. I could help you. I could heat it up and help you dig out that arrowhead.
I got that. I'll take the mushrooms and kind of look at them, sniff at them, see if I can tell what the fuck they actually are. Using my outdoors. Yeah, my outdoor survival or my perception. If that's okay. See if I just know what the hell they are.
And as you are checking those out, I want to say that I am sorry for any intrigue that I have gotten us into. I know my lack of what's the word? I guess my candor can get us in trouble. But I'd rather us not be enemies.
Thought so.
Huh? We aren't enemies. I just. Space, nice. Space, good. Mushrooms, thank you.
So I kind of set the other books to the side, and I pull forward my favorite of the three, and I start flipping through it once again.
Anubis, what? Oh. Okay. Never mind, I just saw your message.
Yeah, my guy's just getting as much rest as possible to try and get some health back.
Now, Ivan, if you don't mind me, just while we're resting here, I know you're wanting to get some sleep. You've already gone into your tent, haven't you? Or are you still out?
No, I went basically straight into my tent. You can probably see me through the frigging flaps on it, but yeah.
Well, I wouldn't bother you if you've already retired. So I'm gonna look to Dimaz.
Yeah, my guy looked fucked up. Just so you know, my guy was really fucked up.
Dimaz, out of curiosity, what brought you and Sir Ivan together?
We were together in the army.
Oh, you were in the army, were you? How long for, if you don't mind me? I don't want to presume too far. If you don't want to overshare, then feel free to withhold. But I'm just curious, my friend, if I might call you my friend.
We served together in the Reichsmark army. He is leaving the army, and this is his final mission.
Oh, he's leaving the army. Is he retiring? Or is
No,
he just
leaving
fulfilling
the
his
army.
duty?
Like all true manlings, he doesn't have the will to finish off everything, and he's going back to ponce around with his books and his fancy torches.
Now, I do notice that our friend has the propensity of causing, interesting things to happen just with his will. I take it that he is a magic user for the will of the army. Is this correct?
You'd have to ask him on that one.
I understand. No need to overreach with that, sir. And what do you do in the army, if I might ask?
I'm an engineer.
An engineer, you say? What kind of things do you engineer, sir?
Things that go bang and boom.
Interesting.
And
So what did you
and
think of
back.
Sir Randon's show there back at the bridge?
Typical dwarvish fare.
But coming
Obviously.
from someone not a
that
dwarf,
is a
yes?
high honor coming from a dwarf. Thank you, sir.
So how did you come to acquire the dwarvish fare, as Dimas called it there, Sir Randon?
This was actually given to me by his kin.
By his kin?
Well, I had crafted. No, that's not right either. This was found. I'm a bit of an engineer myself, but this one was found, and I have refurbished it.
That is mighty interesting, Sir Randon. But you say you've known some of Dimas's kin. Was his kin also an engineer?
He was. He was a good friend of mine.
Now, I take it that using the past tense as you are, that this friend is no more.
Absolutely.
Well, let me just say, Dimas, that I am terribly sorry for your loss. And Sir Randon, your loss of a friend as well is great. I do apologize to hear such a thing.
I appreciate that, Eleanor.
Let me just say, and I'm going to, as I'm talking, to kind of break the tension, I'm going to kind of bring up and display the book with the firelight and the gold, inlay surrounding, this picture kind of glows. And in it, you just see, this full frontal nude portrait of an elvish chick in this book. Now, this is one of my favorites. What do you think?
Wow.
Depends on what she charges.
Well, I can't read, but I think she's free right now. And I kind of flipped the book back over to myself, flipped through a couple more pages.
Tell me, gentlemen, do you enjoy a drink?
Oh, but absolutely.
I have something here that may help the night go along quite nicely.
Oh, indeed you do.
Okay.
Fahrenheit, yes, sir.
Drink. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
So I'm going. Hey, hang on. Let me set the mood here. This is a mighty fine occasion of a new group of friends here gathering around, and I'm going to reach into my sack, and I'm going to draw out 4 goblets from my sack, golden goblets encrusted with rubies, 4 of them, and I'm going to kind of put 2 in each hand, and I'm going to hold them forward to Dimas to pour whatever he wants into each one.
Well, Aaron, you have some light fingers.
Well, now you have no idea, Sir Rand.
Dimas reaches back into his backpack and removes an extremely long metal cylinder.
Well, now that is mighty interesting.
And from this metal cylinder, he pours a large shot of a pale drink into each of the goblets.
Well, now that is mighty interesting, Dimas. I appreciate you sharing your brew. And I'm going to hand a goblet back to Dimas. I'm going to hand one to Randon, and I'm going to hand one over to Fahrenheit. And say, "Let's drink,
don't you
friend."
just start calling me Fairy too?
Sorry, no, I dare not presume too far. Now, if I might be so blunt as to presume that I would like to make a toast to new friends.
I'm just gonna down the thing and then try to go off somewhere to sleep.
New friends.
To new friends.
To new whatever. Here's your cup back.
All right, I take the cup back and I down the brew, and then I gather the goblets back from the others.
Brandon, have you knocked your drink back as well?
I've sipped it a little, but I am trying to talk Demise up a little bit.
Oh, I just
Before we
completely
go
down
to-
mine. I'm rather
All three of you take a drunken test, please.
Yep.
okay.
I fail miserably.
Mine
Was
here.
it consume alcohol?
Consume
Yeah.
alcohol? Yeah. I'm probably gonna fail this. I'm not.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna fail. I know I failed it.
Two, you just rolled 84 in a row.
Yeah. No, I did.
Oh, I failed.
I did, and then Randon did. I rolled
Uh,
284s in a row, though. That's
I
holy
had
shit.
a
That is the most.
43.
That is how
What?
the
Wow.
the chances of rolling 284s in a row is kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, it's something like 2 to the power of fucking 1 million.
Okay. I'm blackout drunk. I'm fucked.
Oh no! You're beyond blackout drunk at this point, mate.
Yeah,
Do I stay sober? Do I stay sober at least long enough to put the goblets back in my sack?
You'll see exactly what happens now. This is
Okay.
where
You heard a go-go juice. This is the exact opposite. It's very, very stop.
Okay.
Demaz looks back and sits back, a warm glow infusing inside his body as he spots Firehand go to his tent and collapse face first before he gets in. He is now prone, asleep, face down in the dirt. There is a contented, low snore coming from him. He seems to be quite happy.
He does freaking snore when he sleeps. How did I miss that this whole time?
I don't know.
Randon, even though
hear
you've
it.
sipped your drink, the power of the peach schnapps, a rather nice drink which has been, how can we put this, fermenting inside that metal canister for many a year, has made you, well, let's put it this way, you fall backwards off your log onto your back, legs in the air, giggling uncontrollably.
But did he just turn into a giggling turtle?
Eleanor,
I'm gonna get up.
Eleanor,
Yeah.
you drowned your drink. You stand up groggily. You pull all the cups up. You get them into your hands, and then fall backwards onto your ass, holding all 4 cups.
The
You're
leftover
asleep.
that's in Randon's pours out over
Pours
my.
over your face, yes.
Yeah.
You are smelling of peaches and alcohol. And Uber Safe, oh, that's me.
I've got one question. Does the trash pandas lick up the leftovers off of
Yes, he does.
Demaz
would.
gets up, walks over to Randon, smiles, picks him up, and puts him into his bedroll. We'll speak tomorrow, young boy.
All right. Well, that's fine. Demise, I need to talk to you.
Fingers falls across Eleanor, looking at the sparkly jewels, sniffs the alcohol and licks it from his face. Unfortunately, Fingers suffers about as much as everybody else. Eleanor has now got a Fingers neck warmer. Looks like I'm on watch yet again. Lightweight. As Demaz reaches back to his pouch and brings out a larger bottle of some sort of alcoholic beverage.
Come on, Madwina, let me in the window. You know you want to.
Fingers!
Hey, don't shoot that at us. We had good time.
Fingers!
Millions of peaches.
Your father won't
Peaches
mind,
for
I
me.
promise.
Millions
You
of
don't even have
peaches.
to know.
Peaches for free.
By the time morning arrives, I'll be out the window, none the wiser. And
Jesus
tomorrow we
come.
can do it all again.
They will put factory downtown. If I'd have peaches every day.
The sun rises slowly above the treetops. The birds are singing. Unfortunately, only two people are moving about the camp.
I've been singing the Peaches song all night long.
Brandon has finally fallen asleep. And Ivan, You're just waking up to what can only be described as a drunken mess.
Do I gain any health back after that? Sleep, thankfully.
You had a good sleep, so whatever it is for a good sleep.
I need to triple check that.
Good sleep is, I can tell you here, hang on.
Cool. I know it's something to do with my toughness bonus plus.
A good sleep
You have to make an endurance test with a plus 20 to your endurance on it.
I mean, you wouldn't see a success level plus toughness bonus.
Yeah.
Endurance plus 20, you said, didn't you?
Yeah. What's your endurance normally?
33, so I fail that.
So you don't.
I'm guessing all the noise of the ruckus didn't let you have a very restful
Problem.
sleep. But I think you still probably get the taking it easy.
I believe you just get your toughness bonus.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Damn it. Fucking assholes, burn them all to hell.
They couldn't handle their liquor, manling.
Oh, God damn it, you got them all fucking...
Peaches come in a can.
Well,
You know the good stuff I've been saving since
God, not that stuff again.
Yes. It just needed. They all needed a good sleep.
Last time you made a fucking regiment nearly pass out when you handed that shit out.
They were lightweights. What do you expect from the fancy Britonians?
An entire goddamn regiment. Well, looks like we're staying here for the entire friggin' day. Oh well.
Alright. What's up, lad?
Yes, I'm awake. Oh, what was that?
Peach schnapps.
That's why I was singing that song. Goodness gracious.
Peach schnapps from the frozen realm of Kislev. They make it nice and hearty to keep you warm up there.
Well, they did the trick, I will say that.
Not as good as Budwins, I grant you, but close enough.
It's good stuff. Same as the potato vodka. Great stuff.
I'm glad I didn't have any of that. Well, Demise, you say you're an engineer, huh?
I am.
Any interest in taking on a protege of sorts?
I don't know. It depends if a fine dwarf lad comes and sees me.
Wow. Does that have to be a dwarf lad?
Fucking denied.
Speak out, lad. What are you saying?
I'm saying, you have seen the character that I am and the integrity that I hold, and I guess what I'm saying is that these charges that I'm chaos driven are absurd, and that if I were to be in your employ as, let's say, an apprentice, maybe we can forego any witch hunting.
Nothing I say, lad, will stop the witch hunters. They will question you as they will, and what they decide is what they decide. I tell you what, if you survive the witch hunters, seek me out, and I will help you learn some engineering.
And I want to say as well, because we didn't have a chance with that nastiness when we first met, you know, was he your brother, your cousin, Craig?
My brother.
Your brother. He was a good man, and he fought valiantly.
I get the sense you don't understand the naming system here.
I don't.
Now, Crag Bloodaxe is the family name.
Well, then I never knew his original name. Like his...
Slayer, he wouldn't have given it.
Yeah. Well, he was a friend nevertheless, and he taught me some, as well as helped me through a place where I was in well over my head.
Indeed. Sounds like a chat for a beer and an ale and a good meal.
Aye.
Tavern.
Dwarf.
Absolutely. As long as I don't immediately pass out again and start singing songs about peaches.
Well, if you do, it's fine. We'll make sure we get to a tavern first. We can spend a day or two in town, rest up before we continue heading down to Ardolf. When we get to one.
Dwarf. Forgot something.
What?
I reach into my pack still. I'm guessing half drunk still. From the whatever the fuck I was given. I'm gonna pull out our Crags 2 hand axes. These are your brothers.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, how are you feeling?
Okay, roll a d10, please, Firehan.
Okay. D10, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Hi.
You can now do, next time you get into combat, you can do one of two things. Move or take an action. You can't do both.
Okay.
If you're still drunk, that's what's happened.
Well, I was asking because I don't know. I don't know what the hell I actually had, how strong it was, or how my body reacted to it.
It dropped you dead in one shot, dude.
Okay.
Basically. Just take a consume alcohol test to see if you're still drunk.
Okay.
That'll be as well.
Pass.
No, you're fine then. You're not actually stinking drunk.
Fair enough.
Just ever so slightly hungover.
Which means that now that I've woken up on the floor and handed the axes to the dwarf, I'm crawling into my tent. Bye-bye.
It looks like we're spending the day here again.
As you crawl into your tent, a large wasp flies past your ears, making an extremely loud buzzing noise, causing you to wince in pain.
Why have I been stung in the face?
You haven't been stung, it's just buzzed near your ear. And because you're Elvish and you have extremely good hearing...
Okay, gotcha.
It's just making your lovely head vibrate horribly with the hangover. It's great.
Eleanor!
Yes.
Have you awoken yet, sir?
No, I'm snoozing. I've got fingers and like a bear hug over here, just snoozing comfortably.
With the gold chalices.
Yeah, like the gold chalices are kind of laying 2 on either side of me. One of them actually is up by my head up here, the one that's spilled over my face. And then Fingers is laying on my chest where he, his face kind of drooping down towards that one goblet up by my face where he'd been licking up the sweet schnapps.
Do I see any of the books lying around at all that you had last night out of curiosity?
Yeah, they're still in front of me. Well, they're still kind of to the side of where I was sitting.
I'll reach over and look at the pile of books, see if there's anything that tickles my eyes, fancy, any sort of interesting.
One of them has a. Well, they're all leather bound with gold script on the binding, and one of them has a picture of an herb embossed on its cover. The other has kind of like the outline of an elvish woman's face embossed in gold script on the cover.
Does any of them have any titles written on them, or is it just a case of just a picture?
Not that I could read. And
not that you can read, but do I?
The other one has like 2 cogs embossed on its cover, kind of 2 cogs as if they were turning together.
Yeah, I have a look at the book, see if I can read the titles on them. What languages have I got? Obviously, I've got the standard language of the land. I've also got Bretonnian and Wastelander.
Yeah, you've got the languages. Doesn't necessarily mean you can read them.
But I've got read and write as well, obviously.
Right, okay, fair enough.
So, can I read them at all, or nay?
Nay.
Okay. Oh, I've also got language magic as well, obviously, but that's another thing. Yeah, if I can't read them, that's fine. But I at least know roughly what language they are by just looking at the characters in them. I'm a learned man. I might know at least what language they are if I don't, even if I can't read it.
Yeah. One book is written in Dwarvish.
Okay, I'll put that to one side and go, hey, Blood Axe, have you had a look at this one?
Aye, I read it last night, son.
Good read.
Acceptable. Stuff I already know. Basic beginning book.
Fair enough then. I just put it down to one side. What are the other two written in then, out of curiosity?
You are a bit nosy here, aren't you?
They're there. I was just seeing if there was anything decent to read while I was sitting around waiting for these all fucking day.
One book contains a lot of pictures, and the other one is written in a cursive flowing script, but it is not standard language cursive written script.
So it's on the standard languages that I know. So I'm like, interesting. Can I use my is it magic sight? What the fuck it's called on it?
Second sight.
Second sight. I'll roll a thing to see if there's any magical writings actually inside them hidden.
Okay.
No chance. My rolls are crap tonight.
You bend your not so formidable will against the book. You scry, you pry, the power crackles in your eyes, and all you see is a nice picture of an Elvis lady on the front.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go and make a consume alcohol test to see if I wake up yet. I do not wake up yet.
Hey, Farrah, hang on.
What?
Are you still drunk?
No. Trying to sleep.
Oh.
My guy crawled into his tent and just went, fuck this shit.
It's daytime, isn't it?
And I'm hungover.
Okay, well, I want to sit I crawl into his tent and I sit down next to him while he's laying down.
I just pull out my magic book and start reading it, basically studying it while they're getting on whatever the fuck they're doing.
Sorry.
As you sit and read your book, you start to learn to memorize a spell.
What do you want?
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we are both being taken
No.
to Witch Hunter.
Nope.
Then what are you still doing here?
I don't know anything about the world. I'm going to figure out. I'm going to a big city. I will hopefully make a lot of money. And then I will move the fuck on.
But you understand that you were with me and I had those artifacts that they took. Granted, I did not realize what their I did not realize what their reaction was going to be when I turned them over. But that is, I think, the best thing going for us. The fact that I turned them over to
us. No, there is no us.
No.
There is no us in this situation.
Don't get all bent out of shape. Don't puffy your butthole.
Ivan! Am I going to fucking prison?
Jesus.
I don't know. Should you be?
I don't know. Should I be?
He probably should, Ivan, but
why?
Let us finish our conversation. Hey, why the hell are you shouting, sir?
Because I have a little halfling in my tent when I'm trying to sleep. I'm hungover.
To have a conversation. Hey, you know what?
I never said I've taken anyone to prison either.
Okay, am I forced to stick with y'all?
Fine, fuck it. Whatever I say, I'm gonna say, Ferry. Hey, have a good night's sleep, Ferry!
You fucking asshole!
And I walk out of the tent. Fuck him. I'm not gonna try to get our story straight on these motherfucking things, and I just kind of go sit back in my tent. I cuff him.
Is Fingers still drunk, or is he still passed out on my chest as well?
Fingers, where are you?
You can see him. He's curled up on my chest, and I've got my arms around him.
Oh, there he. Oh, that's so cute. I'll go in there and just scratch him on the nose a little bit.
Yeah, he's still drunk, isn't he?
Yes, he got messed up
anywhere.
Oh, he's got time to little liver too. That's gonna take him a little while to work. Okay, well, I'm gonna go sit next to Ivan then.
Nah, no problem. I'm just gonna continue sitting there studying my book.
What you reading there, Ivan?
Just studying my spell book.
Oh, it's a spell book. Okay, I've got this book. And as I pull out the Dwarven Book of Engineering,
Well, something interesting to read while we're waiting for everyone else.
I flip through the page like this, like I know what I'm looking at.
I could take a quick look over and say, can you actually read that?
Little bit. I make a point of licking my finger right before I flip the page too. I make that extra long sound that the page does when you turn it slowly. Oh, See, I didn't know that you were supposed to put the cog there before you do the. Okay, you turn the flange and then you put the cog in, and then yes, that's
Doesn't the thing only have 2 blueprints in it, and neither of them require a cog?
Do I need to roll the bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Let's get there. Okay.
Roll to see if you persuade everybody.
Huh?
Oh, hell yes, I do.
Everybody who's capable of looking over you looks over to you and thinks, what a learned young halfling you are.
Yes. Well, and I started adding in words like phalanges and
Hey.
the hell was that? Anyway.
That was a dog.
By any
Tyler,
chance,
Drake
words
was sound
asleep.
asleep, and Shyla decided to jump on him because he was laying where she wanted to lay. You're a bitch, Shyla.
Poor dog.
Is there words like samoflange being used?
Do what?
Is the word samoflange being used?
Oh, absolutely.
Or damn blasted flinnelflange.
The flinnelflange.
They're
all over the place in these things. Yeah.
You chased them off. You can lay down there, you little bitch.
Come here, Drake. I'm sorry she's such a bitch. Look at he's pouting over here.
You're in my spot.
Did she take your spot? Poor Drake.
God damn, I've got to get rid of my manacles now.
Oh, he's totally pissed. He's looking back at the room like she took my spot.
Damn it.
He doesn't care. He's like,
I'm just going to continue studying my book and have another set of rations for the day.
I'm not going to eat any rations because I'm going to run out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm sleeping again, so y'all could hunt.
I'm go ahead and make another consume alcohol test.
I think I will.
Yeah.
I think I will hunt.
Not quite, but I'm getting closer.
I'm going to
Actually,
engineer a snare.
Is there any game literally hopping around like a rabbit or something?
You'd have to use your wilderness skill to find out.
Or can I use my perception skill? Because I don't think I have.
There's outdoor survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I failed.
You can't see past the book you're reading.
I passed.
What did you roll it against?
That was my outdoor survival. Just looking to see if there's any game nearby.
As you're sat there quietly, you can hear the horses moving around. You can hear faint snores from the tent, and rustling in the bushes, indicating the presence of small game of squirrels or rabbits or such like.
Okay, I'll get a rabbit, get my staff out, and just hit it with a little firebolt. Instantly cooked rabbit.
Charcoal.
Roll to see if you capture a rabbit.
What do you want me to roll?
Against your outdoor skill.
Okay. I'm just going to roast it with the staff, damn it. Okay.
Unfortunately for you, the rabbit is quicker than you. As you raise your staff to fire your fireball, the rabbit bogs off and hides in a hole. You missed, Josh.
Damn it. Damn rabbit. Yeah, oh well.
Did you almost catch us some dinner there?
I was just going to instantly grill one, but oh well.
That would have been a neat trip.
Yeah, it would have. Oh well. I'll just sit there, and if one pops back into view, I'll just fire it again.
Not yet.
I'm just literally sitting there reading my book, and if rabbit and that comes down, I've got the staff right next to me, I'll just zap it.
I wonder, can I just go ahead and make? You said you saw some rabbits.
Yeah, some rabbits and squirrels.
Do you have any rope or anything like that?
Only the ones I'm using to put my tent up.
Well, if I could cut like maybe a 3-foot section, maybe I could.
You're not cutting the rope on my goddamn tent. I like that tent.
Well, I mean, is there any extra rope somewhere you think that we could use to make a snare? Maybe snare ourselves some food since we're sitting here for a while.
I haven't got any extra rope.
What about the stuff that was on the back of the horse, Wayne?
On the back of which horse?
Your horse. The ones that the manacles were originally attached to.
Yeah, I was using the rope from one of my tent while I wasn't using it.
Okay, fair enough.
So no.
I have a pair of shorts that have a hole in the back of them, the old ones that I had. Can I use the drawstring tie off of that?
Well, you can. Just give me a roll, please, to see if you're able to take it out.
What am I rolling against? Shit.
Dexterity.
Damn it. I can't even take out it. Whatever. It's a failure of 1.
9 hours, Eleanor.
How long has it been?
3.
Okay. So I'll roll about once an hour whenever you want to tell me when that happens.
Yeah. The sun is quite high in the sky. It's coming up to noon. I think you should do another roll.
About now, I'm going to wake up and see if I'm still hungover.
I don't wake up.
Yep.
Do I consume alcohol or what?
Just roll a consume alcohol test.
Gotcha. Fail.
Yeah. You attempt to wake up, but the hangover is hurting so much you like to keep your eyes closed
Yeah.
and get some sleep.
Hey, Farrah, how you doing in there?
These guys were really fucking pissed.
Oh, you have no idea.
They really were. I'm glad I only took a sip. Man, I've been awake for a little while. I'm bored out of my gourd. Hey, Ivan, can you get the drawstring out of these shorts so maybe I can catch us a rabbit?
Haven't you got a knife on you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, just cut the shorts up then. Just cut the entire drawstring area off.
Oh, that's a good idea. And I take out one of my throwing daggers and
That's right, just cut along the seam, there you go.
oh, there you go.
That's perfectly fine to do.
And then I take the drawstring out and I fashion a slip knot, and then kind of test it against my wrist.
Okay.
Undo it. And then I want to find a game trail with the help of Ivan. Ivan, can you help me find maybe a little game trail where they run along?
Yeah, sure I can. I think.
That'll be an outdoor check.
Yeah, I'll roll. Do I get any bonuses because we're both hunting together?
No.
Yes, you
Okay.
each just get to roll and see if one of you passes, right?
Nah, I fail.
I'll roll. Oh, I passed with a success of
nice.
3.
Well done, sir.
Thank you. Oh, look over there, Ivan. Look. You see that little tiny path? It looks like they run over there. It's right between those bushes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna string it up right here, and I kind of lay it up, and I tie one end off on the almost a stump of the bush, and then leave the main hole to where as it's running through, it'll catch the bottom and it'll tighten down on its neck.
Okay, that's no problems.
Yep. Nice little snare trap.
Well, usually you have to have set like 20 or 30 of these, but let's see if we get really lucky.
Yeah. Might as well. I'll just sit off the side in the bushes, just sitting up against a tree, then out the way.
Well, we don't have to keep our eyes on it. We can come back and check it.
Oh no, I'm just enjoying the shade because it's midday.
No, absolutely.
Underneath the tree. It's a lovely day so far.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
So what's outdoor like now, a year and a half later?
It's been a while since I've been there, to be perfectly honest. I was out in the field of the army, so outdoor sort of changes quite often. It's a very big city, hustle, all the hustle and bustle of city life.
I grew up. My uncle owns a junkyard there. I was orphaned at a young age, and my uncle took me in. So I grew up tinkering in Altdorf and just kind of rummaging in the back alleys, as it were, for any kind of scrap here and there. That's actually where I met Fingers.
Yeah. Most of my life was spent inside the college there. I grew up in near the Chaos Wastes because I was from Kislev. Very hardy life out there, and I came to the college to study. And then I joined the army.
What made you join the army?
I'm a Kislevite. It's what we do, to be perfectly honest. We are. We're all warriors of some sort.
So you consider yourself a warrior?
Yeah, I'm a Kislevite.
But you're leaving the army, aren't you?
Yeah, this is my last mission for the army. I'll be going back to the college for a bit after that.
What is your mission then?
To see what was going on at the site where you guys were, the hold.
What have you gathered so far? In your eyes, I mean, I know what it looks like from my perspective. What does it look like from your perspective?
Well, obviously you guys were enthralled by that chaos-loving sport of dickery.
Well put, sir. Well put. Well, I mean,
he was seemingly a source of a lot of problems there. So I'll be reporting that. And the hold, well, I wouldn't worry too much about the hold because, well, it's blowing the fuck up. Something blew the fuck up in there. And obviously you had a bit of chaos stuff on the way there, very, very putrid and that. So, yeah.
Well, okay. So your
Don't fall asleep,
job
Clegg.
then is
Clegg. Clegg.
Holy shit.
Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Don't leave us, man. Don't leave us.
Cleggy boy!
Hey, Clegg. You okay, Clegg?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We need to call it a night.
You fell asleep for a second.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll just listen to you lot.
Yeah, we're just chatting shit because we're waiting for the others.
Yeah.
Do we need to call it a night, newbie?
No, do your test.
That's for what?
That's not aimed at you.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to do one as well, Clegg?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, Ivan, what my
I passed.
point is, I feel like we could probably come into
I passed.
Altdorf as heroes in league with you, ones that are not under scrutiny.
That's up to the witch hunters to decide.
It sounds to me, though, like these witch hunters jump to several conclusions just based on initial things. But you have seen and you'll understand. We have been in battle together, sir. And
whatever I say won't make a difference to them. They will come to whatever conclusions they come to. No one can say any different.
So what is the point of bringing anybody before these witch hunters?
It is their job, and it is my job if I find anything that they need to be aware of, that they are. I'm part of the army. I must do my duty.
I guess that's where I'm confused, is that you deem it necessary to bring us before them.
No, I deem it necessary to bring you before them because you had the artifacts on you.
I said, sorry. I guess you didn't realize Fahrenheit was just as enthralled. And
oh yeah, I knew he was enthralled, but he didn't have any artifacts on him. You did.
Did he?
Hmm?
Did he?
Did he what?
Well, I do remember
Are
it.
they actually sitting that far away from camp?
Yeah.
They're
You are?
outside. They've not returned back to camp yet.
Okay.
They've set snare. They've set a snare, and as far as I was aware, they're still there.
Yeah,
I mean, I had a fantastic night of sleep, and now I've woken up and I'm starting to gather my belongings.
I'm I'm a little worried about Fair's disposition, where he has, as you say, flipped the script on us pretty quickly, and you know, we were in a traveling group, and he seemed to know a lot more of what was going on than I did. I did have these things on me, but I did give them over to the first. Well, you telling you's not going to help my situation. I can tell that, but
Unfortunately, not.
I do hope, Ivan, that I have made a friend instead of what was once a suspicious enemy at the
I
outset.
haven't never treated you as an enemy. I was just doing my duty. When have I ever been unreasonable?
No. Well, I mean that initial jump on me was pretty severe when I was just turning things over to you. But
I didn't do anything severe. Most people would have killed you. I just knocked you out without even hurting you.
no. Oh, okay. I'll give you that. You did, however, make me walk behind a horse, and I had to break free and save your ass.
You saved the other guy's ass. I got the fuck out of there.
Well, they would have been. They could not get after us thanks to me. So I'm just gonna, tick one for Randon, right?
Yeah, whatever you want. Whatever makes you feel better.
Oh, come on, Ivan. You can give me that one. Yes.
Like I said, whatever makes you feel better.
Okay. Well, I am 100% convinced of my innocence in this situation, but I'm looking for help because what you make it sound, these witch hunters are rather unreasonable.
They can be the same as anyone else. Some of them.
Hear a small snapping noise coming from the direction of your snare.
Our first catch of the day.
All right.
I wonder if he's a wascally wabbit. And yes.
One moment, please.
Be very, very quiet.
Out of character. Mm-hmm. Fuck off with Star Wars references right now.
What?
But it's a trap. Quite literally, it was a trap.
Apart from the
fact that from two different films.
Yeah, I know. But it was quite literally a trap. Was it not? It was a snare on the floor. It was a trap. I mean, all this is Akbar approved. It's fine.
It's not Akbar approved at all. Fucking Akbar approved. Star Wars joke.
It could have been worse. When I put my tent stuff on top of the cart, I could have said it's a tarp. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I did refrain.
And then trust me, you got away from that last battle in any one shape or form piece.
I did refrain from that.
Yeah, because you know full well you've been commissioning a new piece of that. So that's your second character in 20 days.
As I kind of wake up, who all is sitting around the fire right now?
I'll head towards the snapping noise as well.
Obviously, Ivan and Randon are out and about.
I'm waking up from my hangover. Cured of it, I hope. No, you don't fucking see nothing.
Is Dimaz, is he awake or is he asleep now?
Dimaz is asleep at the fire, by the fire at the moment. He's sat there, he's got a hood up like this, and he's
just like that, huh?
Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to just make a check here real quick. I'm going to go over, put my sack of belongings, tie it back up alongside the horse, and I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to fail at caring for... I was trying to do some animal care, and I failed.
You dropped the fucking animal, didn't you?
No, I was trying to take care of my horse. I just didn't do a very good job this morning. I'm still a little out of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as you realise the time, it's no longer morning. It is actually late afternoon, early evening. You've woken up ravenously hungry and clear-headed.
I'm going to go ahead and reach into my sack and pull out a ration.
Okay?
I'm
What do
gonna.
we see in the snare, by the way?
Are you there at the snare?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
we stepped out. We're sitting by the tree top, chatting while we're a little bit off from the snare.
Roll a d10.
Well, Randon, do you want to do it? 'Cause it was your snare.
Sure.
Mhm.
It's a mouse.
Surprisingly enough, you have been very lucky. And you have caught 2 rabbits.
Are they still alive, or are their necks been snapped by the snare?
They're still struggling.
I quickly dispatch them with my dagger.
Okay?
I was going to say I get the tip of my spear and just jab it in one of their throats.
I'm
yeah.
also going to
How big do you
use the
fucking think this rabbit is? This rabbit, and you're stuck with a spear.
I'll just lift its head up and just get the end of the spear.
It's a rabbit. It's
I was going to get the tip of the spear, basically.
We're not talking a
about-
fucking
I know.
rabbit that you can ride into battle on a fucking the bridle. You're not going, I hold bugs away.
Nice.
No, it's a
I just use the tip of the spear.
All
Just
right.
go, dink.
haven't actually done this
There's
in
no
real
think
life.
about it. It would be kebabbed. They might think.
All right, haven't done this in real life. I take the short end and I poke it into the neck through the spine, the neck spine,
Yeah.
and severing basically any connection. So, and then I gut down the middle, pull the skin back, and then
You're basically butchering it, yeah?
yeah, I'm gutting it.
Could
get
you roll
rid of all
against your
the
butchery skill then, please?
Okay.
Well, it'll be the outdoors one, won't it? Because
Yeah.
No, I believe Randon's got a butchery skill, I believe.
okay. Okay.
He's got cooking or something.
Yeah.
Trade cook. Yes.
Yep.
So.
Excellent stuff.
Um.
Like I say, I've got a
roll
cook pot back
here.
at the camp we can use to make a bit of stew with it.
Oh shit! Failure 1.
Oh fuck.
One rabbit
You
out of the 2.
You butcher both rabbits extremely well. Unfortunately, you managed to destroy the pelts in doing so.
Oh.
Well, I take the brains and I rub them into the pelts to try to tan as much as I can. And
They're unsalvageable.
okay, well, shit, that was a mess. But at least we got
We
food
got
out
the
of
meat.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
if you can cook, I've got a nice cooking pot we can put over the fire when we get back.
absolutely. Let's do it.
Yeah, no problem. Grab the rabbits and head back. Ah, you all are fucking wake now, are you?
Yeah.
They walk back into camp as I was pulling the ration out of my bag, and I see them walk in with a couple of rabbits, and I say, "Oh, you guys planning to cook up some stew or rabbits or what?"
Yeah. I'm just gonna get my cook pot. I'll just be a minute, guys. I'll get it off the
Very
horse.
nice. And I'll just kind of go ahead and let my ration sit back in my sack.
While they're cooking that, I'm actually gonna go see if I can try to find something out in the area around us to add to their stew.
Hey, Fairy, how are you doing? Oh, you're walking off. What are you doing, Fairy?
Sorry, did you ping then?
He's not talking to me, I guess.
No, I'm not talking to a certain little half little bastard.
What? No,
Is he
hold
always
on.
this angry?
No, he hasn't been. That's what makes me worried about him. I don't know what is going on, and it's really starting to get to me because I have been nice to him.
Randon, I'd be happy to help you. What was the last interaction you remember there being a fair interaction between the two of you?
You know, he had left with Athmorith.
Who is this Athmorith you keep talking about?
Okay, well, you weren't there. Okay, so we had.
I'll be back in a sec, guys. I'll just go get the pot.
Okay, we had.
I go to my horse and
another
grab the pot.
companion who basically wasn't completely lost to chaos in this situation that we were up on the
That
mountain.
sounds rather dangerous.
He did, and I was with Crag, who we don't know his original name because as
Now
Demise has
that
said.
is the kin of Demise, yeah?
Exactly. And Craig had been in a fight between Athmarwith and Ferry, and
Ferry was fighting with Athmarwith, you say?
he was, who was, and but come to find out, he was ensorcelled to basically follow him blindly into what he said. But I tried to stop the fight and was immediately magically taken out of commission. And
That sounds terrifying, sir.
I was left without um, means to fight back, as it were. When Arthur finally revealed who he exactly was, it was too late for me, and I had things in my possession that landed me in the current situation that I am in.
Such as what? I'm just curious as to what. I mean, I saw something about a jade statue. I'm just surprised that causes such a fuss.
Apparently, well, can you keep a secret, Aronal?
Well, of course I can.
I don't want to get the Cragg family into any trouble.
Now,
But
how would that be the case? Yeah.
okay, apparently a year and a half ago, which only seems like, well, now it's like a week ago to us, we had found 3 jade statues, and I showed one to Cragg, who flipped out. I mean, just totally lost his shit. And do what?
You can't help yourself. You're just throwing characters under the bus.
You really fucking can't. Especially since you've already had this conversation with the dwarf that's sitting near y'all.
The Demise is asleep. He's
Demise is
telling
asleep.
Aronor.
Aronor
okay, fine, fair enough.
About something that happened.
Yeah, while I'm over here, before I head back, so I will be coming back while you're having this conversation. I'm going to grab some carrots out the horse feed as well to bring back for the stew.
Yeah,
And,
right.
like, I take it I don't see anything.
Did you
Anyway,
make?
long
did you
story
do a roll?
Yeah, I did a roll right under.
Long story
97.
short,
Yeah,
Aronor.
fail.
Yeah,
obviously.
Football, mate.
Yep. Okay, I'll come back.
Long
as
story
they're
short.
having this conversation, I hope.
Are you trying to catch us? You're metagaming, trying to catch me?
No. I've been sitting here trying to figure out what the hell my guy's doing for a little bit now. You guys have just been having this conversation.
I mean, how long are you planning to go out there and look? I mean, seriously.
Yeah, because it's only like been a minute or so conversation.
Yeah. Right, this conversation will be well and truly over by the time you get back there.
Fair enough.
Is it over by the time I get back? So I only went to the horse, grabbed the pot and some carrots out the feed, or not?
Well,
I'm also looking around to make sure nobody else is here.
There's a tent in the
So-
way.
Brandon, you say that Craig, this kinmate of Demise here, did something with this jade statue. What happened now?
He did not intend any wrong by it, but his reactions. He threw the statue, and it caused a. Anyway, it shattered, and then I don't know what and then. Okay, is all I'm saying. And so when the next one was revealed, there was another one taken from me by Athmarwith, and he smashed it and it took something from it. I don't quite understand what was going on, but basically I had a third one in my possession, which for whatever reason I decided to sew into my bag. But when we came,
both of the other 2 that were revealed were destroyed. Is this true?
Yeah.
And you had the inclination to preserve this valuable jade statue. Is that what I'm gathering?
I mean, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with them, but to find out what was going on with them, I needed to keep it, safe.
No, I completely understand. Keeping treasure is a pastime of mine.
Well, so I'm trying to remember what happened to the third one. I think it was smashed immediately when I turned it over. Is that right, guys? Out of character?
Ivan, you're the one who did it.
Sorry?
Third
When he
Jade-
gave you the statue, what'd you do with it?
Yeah.
Oh, right. The dwarf's got it.
Put it on the ground and then
Right.
put me to sleep.
No.
You told me to put it on the ground and you put me to sleep.
No.
Yep. I handed it to the dwarf.
Yeah,
the dwarf-
and the dwarf has it now. So because
Well,
he's
safekeeping, because he's
resistant.
As
not
far
susceptible.
as you know, Randon, Ivan has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know
Okay.
who's got it because you were asleep.
So I was told, Aranor, to put it on the ground, and then something happened to me, and I woke up later. But I am worried that whatever is controlling these things is going to persist.
That is a mite troubling. Now I wonder who stole his statue from you and why.
Well, again, not stolen. I was turning it over, and again, people overreacted to its mere presence.
Well, now, if you were so troubled as to the outcome of the first few statues and what happened with them, I could completely understand when confronted by a soldier of the Reichland why you would turn it over to him.
Right, exactly.
I understand you're saying that, Sir Randall.
Absolutely.
I don't quite understand why you were bound and shackled because of that, but
It was merely my possession of the items in question.
now, did you steal them from some upstart somewhere, someone of power?
No, sir. No, sir, I did not.
Interesting. I do not quite understand. I mean, I have had plenty of, noble types upset with me from the loss of some of their possessions, but I, was able to skirt those, charges and continue on about my way without so much as a glance. But it sounds like you have caught yourself in some trouble, and I don't know how to help you, sir.
And I don't understand the trouble either. I mean, I understand there's some talk of chaos around this, but I don't understand it, and I'm not a member of chaos, and I don't worship it. And
Well, I mean, where do they intend to take you, I guess, is the question. Why did they intentionally bind you, and what was their, hope of achieving with doing so?
have you heard of the witch hunters?
Well, of course.
Well, apparently I'm to be before them in Altdorf.
Well, in Altdorf, I don't know Altdorf's people well enough, but I'm glad they're not intending to take you to the witch hunters here. Because again, everyone is bought and paid for by Alpin, our good friend that we met before.
Yeah, I don't think he'd take too kindly to me as I destroyed his bridge and shot fire at him.
Well, there are worse things, like tricking his daughter and taking something very precious from her before taking things precious to him and then stealing good influence there from him, which I name it influence because he's a racehorse, and it garnered Alpin a good amount of influence on the tracks. So I took influence away from Alpin.
I like that. That's very poetic, as it were.
I thought so.
You should name him Poetic Influence. That's more of a racehorse name.
I think that name is just a little too long, Rand, and I think influence is long enough.
I'm assuming I should be getting back about now.
I would say probably so.
Hey, have you seen Fingers?
Well, Fingers, last I saw, is he still curled up over by where I had been sleeping? Or has he recovered as well?
All right, guys. I'll set up basically some stone, just something I can put the pot on top of in the middle of the fire, so it heats it up from the bottom. Any of you got a knife I can borrow quickly?
Sure, yeah.
I just chop up all the carrots and stick them in there. And go, do you want to put the rabbits in?
Oh, sure. Well, start plopping the rabbits in there.
You gonna make a cooking test for us, Randon? See if the stew's gonna be any good?
Roll high. Nope, it's not.
That's too high. Damn it.
I know. That's the same roll as I rolled before.
It is, well, you got 2
That's the second time that's happened. That's awesome.
Should I roll again because this algorithm's broken?
No, that's the best number, 69. Let's
That's
be
for
honest.
the
Yeah,
the
that's
first.
pretty
The
good
first
number,
rabbit's
yeah.
going to end up being crap. How about the second rabbit?
Nope.
Burn to a crisp.
This stew is going to be shit.
Wow, you know,
At least the first one's probably edible. The second one, on the other hand, not so much.
it's rabbits and carrots. How can you go wrong? It's rabbits. We forgot to put water in the second one. That's what happened. It all boiled out, and
It's just a black
I
mess.
just think we're putting it all together in this, and the pot's not quite close enough to the fire, so the
Yeah.
rabbit's still going to mostly be raw.
Did we lose Anubis-I?
I'll be
I
back
think
in a sec, guys.
Thanks for
Just
that.
keep
All right.
chatting.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
This stew is rather crap.
Well,
Hmm.
hold
A
on.
bit
Let me try some.
It is filling, however.
How can
Let me
one
try
be
some-
undercooked and the other overcooked in the same fucking stew?
You know what? I heard about this trick, guys. Watch this. Okay, and I take some of my powder from my black powder from my
Oh God.
my
Oh
shot,
no!
and I pour about a shot of it into the pot. Okay, and
Is
it
the
just
pot
kind
gonna
of
explode?
no. It's because it's in water, so it just simmers and simmers, and it actually acts like black pepper. You can season your food if you catch it in the wild. If you have a bullet, you can cut the
Yeah.
bullet out of the casing, and you can season your food with the black pepper.
You can actually have gunpowder and that, or modern day powder you can. I'm not sure about black powder. Only because they use some places, strangely, mix it with cocaine.
Really?
It was very popular in some of the African countries that they give to the its soldiers and shit at one point.
Interesting.
Pretty nasty stuff.
Well, now
What happened to
that
Anubis?
did help. That did help make it a little bit better. He said he'll be back.
Oh, here. He'll be right back now, you hear?
So now, Ivan, you say you're
I like it.
you're a
He'll be
man
back.
of the military, but this is your last mission. Is that what I garnered from talking to Demas? He said you're leaving the military.
Yeah, I got requested to do this before my my leave was granted.
Now, what kind of leave are you looking at? You permanently leaving the military, or
Yeah,
are you
go.
still?
I'm going back to study at the college some more.
And what do you hope to gain from going back to the college then?
Well, obviously, as you can probably have noticed by now, I'm a wizard sort of thing. I'm going back to study some more magic.
So how did you come about this magic?
I was studying at the college in my childhood. I
So-
came here from my land's near the Chaos Wastes. Unfortunately,
You learned of chaos from an early age and how chaos
Yeah,
can be housed in different sorts of artifacts and things. I gather.
yeah, we've been fighting chaos pretty much forever where I live.
How-
It's just the normal thing.
How does an average citizen such as myself come to recognize these chaotic artifacts?
It's just one of those things. If there's any sort of chaos about and somebody tells you it, get the fuck out of there. Most normal citizens probably wouldn't know about it, but if you're told about it, you should just get the hell out of there.
But how am I to know to trust? So if I was to well, I shouldn't say steal. If I was to acquire an item of value and an individual approached me and said I should discard this item of value because it is chaotic,
Well,
how would I
normally,
know to come about trusting this stranger?
well,
and
that stranger
discard
would
it?
probably be somebody in the know and probably be dragging the item off and you to somebody in power to see what the
Now,
hell.
if I had acquired this item, let's say honestly, but yet I was ignorant as to this chaotic nature of said artifact.
Ignorance is not a defense, unfortunately.
But how is one to know? I just want to know so that I can avoid acquiring any such said items. and being led before any sort of authority, such as you intend for our friend Randon here.
I intend Randon no harm. That's not down to me. Unfortunately, he was in contact with a tainted item, which
No, you'll just be the vehicle of my harm.
I just am inquiring as to the fact of what is to come of Sir Randon then after having been in contact with said artifact.
I have no idea. That depends on what the witch hunters find. He might be fine. He might not be.
Have you seen anyone brought before the witch hunters in your previous experience?
Not for stuff like this. I've seen witch hunters deal with witches before now.
Have you seen anyone brought before the witch hunters that was then dismissed as having been innocent? Or has everyone brought before the witch hunters been found to be guilty of something?
Not everyone has been, no.
So what you're saying is that Randon, having not intentionally having come in contact with said chaotic artifacts, being brought before the witch hunters, he may very well simply stand before them and be found not responsible for his ignorance.
It's not that. It's a case of he might be found to not be tainted. That's the problem here.
Can they cure minor amounts of corruption?
I have no idea. I am not a witch hunter.
Are you saying you're corrupt, sir?
No, I'm just wondering. I mean, for somebody who has come into contact, there's got to be some sort of.
All I know is they are extremely dangerous, and if we find anyone with them, we are meant to hand them over to the witch hunter or the clergy.
Well, let us all just hope and that none of us accidentally encounter any more of these chaotic artifacts.
That's why I've handed it over to the dwarf. He's the most resistant to this sort of.
But you're saying it's still in the hands of someone here in our party? So will not Damaz then have to stand before the witch hunters as well to ensure that he has not become corrupted?
Well, he might do. That's up to the witch hunters again. It's nothing to do with me. The witch hunters could take us all in.
But why indeed would we want to have Damaz stand before the witch hunters and risk his loss of? I mean,
well, he needs to
these witch hunters are still just people, are they not?
They are people with a lot of power.
So, Ivan, let me ask you a question. Is there any test that we can give to young Fahrenheit over there to see how tainted, if tainted, he is?
I haven't seen any taint on him so far. He's not shown any signs of it, and he has not been in the possession of any items, as far as I'm aware.
You're saying that he has no taint?
I have no idea. I'm just saying I haven't witnessed any. And I have not seen him with any chaos items.
His anus connects directly to his scrotum.
I'm going down with me.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm just wondering why he is so combative at the moment. You know, I have extended olive branch after olive branch, and he is resistant.
He's already explained this.
I know, and he has been cured of both tiredness and hunger, and he is still
stressed.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, okay. Out of character, dude. My guy has.
We see you
because I'm standing off to the side. I'm standing up and walking around.
Having a wank.
Apparently.
That's why the hand showed white. See, look. That's his cum face.
Oh,
he has no taint.
He probably has got some taint. He's probably in his hand at this moment in time while he's waiting for a ride.
Har 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 har. No.
Don't forget the D. It's hardy har 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 har.
Whatever. Anyway, out of character. Can you imagine the stress my guy would suddenly have found himself under by realizing that he's now time skipped a year ahead, has found out that all the chaos stories that he's just assumed were, oh, the boogeyman will get you, ooh, are completely real. He found a situation where he was stuck in a building with a demon and couldn't move. My dude is literally losing his shit.
So why wouldn't, when somebody tries to sit down and talk to you, you, instead of being an asshole, tell him that instead of having to say that out of character?
Why? Okay. Does my guy trust you right now?
I don't know.
Hell no. He found out that you lied to him.
Yeah, did.
Okay.
If my guy was literally going to bash your head into the table a couple times for lying to him, let alone what the fuck you had on you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
As I said, my guy's been pretty reasonable so far.
So, as we're sitting around this fire, I'm just a little curious. Where are we going now?
God damn it.
I can answer that for you, lad. We're off to the city of Altdorf.
Well, I mean, but by what route? Seeing as our
Come on.
journey across the river to the nearest village was unfortunately cut off, where's our next best destination?
Well, I can't see the map from here, so I can't tell you.
Sorry. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so our next destination will be Ilinhart or
Yeah.
Usainen, depending on the crossings.
Elihart up the
Well,
city.
I'll tell you that Eilhart is still within Sir Alpin's reach, if I might be so forward.
Yeah, but there might not be anyone guarding the crossing at least, so we can get a bloody cross the river.
Clegg, just real quick, do you mean Dex there, or...
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
If we can get across the river and continue on down, we will do. But if we can't, we'll just continue on the side of the river and cross a bit further down.
That is a great
you are-
failure.
As you were all talking, Fairhand sneaks up behind Randon and attempts to hook his leg from underneath him and trips over his own feet, causing himself to crumble forward and knock Randon
Fairhand.
out of the way as he crashes to the ground in front of everybody.
Fahrenheit, what the hell are you doing?
Whoa! What's going on there?
Hey,
Fahrenheit.
Asshole.
Fahrenheit. And I want to extend my hand down and try to help him up.
And bear in mind, that's a critical failure. That could be a lot nastier.
Yeah, I know.
Fahrenheit, here, give me your hand.
I'm...
Sir Elf, might I inquire as to what is troubling you, sir?
Short thing made head hurt.
And,
Okay,
And
okay.
what can Sir Randon do to rectify this situation?
Not yell at me when I'm fucking having a hangover!
That was a little guerrilla warfare on my part. I am sorry.
Randon, are you awake yet?
Yeah, I am well awake, sir. I am. Ferry, it has come to my attention that you might be upset with me for having hidden certain things from you. And
No, really?
you seem rather stressed out, sir. And I've tried to extend an olive branch in the form of, hopefully they were healing mushrooms, in the form of rabbit stew. I don't know if you'd call it that. My next attempt should be better. But I do want to apologize for any faith I may have broken with you.
You lied to me.
As Randon's talking to Fahrenheit, I'm just going to kind of casually reach into my sack, and I'm going to kind of walk up behind Fahrenheit, and I'm just going to kind of tuck a book under his arm and just kind of lightly say into his ear, "Clearly, you need this a lot more than I do." And then I'm going to go back to my sack and regather it.
Okay. You're right, Fairy. I did lie to you, and I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that, but I know that out of everybody that was in our party, it's you and me, and I do not want you as an enemy. Will you forgive me?
Do I forgive you for lying to me, carrying around another jade statue that caused this mess? Let me get back to you on that for a little bit.
Hold on, Fairy. Though the one that I was carrying did not cause this mess.
One like it caused this mess.
And the two that I had prior were destroyed, and now there's another Crag Blood Axe who is currently holding it.
Okay, and that's fine. You had another one. After the first one, you didn't figure this out.
I was way in Fairy, and I put my hand on his shoulder. I said, Fairy, okay, calm down.
What time of evening is it, by the way, now?
I have just figured out what we were dealing with. Okay, there's nothing that I
high up in the sky.
I had no idea.
Guys,
Now,
I'm gonna get to sleep early. You continue your conversation. I'm still injured.
Okay.
By the way, Farronhan, you now have
a porno mag. I got you. I got you. It's a porno mag.
Well, it's a bunch of elven female portraits. Yes.
Yeah, it's a porno mag. I got you.
It's all elvens though.
What the fuck do I care?
I'm just telling you, it's
What, you think I'm gonna just drop trow and wank off with this shit with a bunch of dudes?
I do not judge. Clearly, you needed it more than I did.
No, I fucking didn't, you bastard.
You're clearly frustrated.
Okay, frustrated and pent up are not the same goddamn thing.
But they can be related.
Oh god, fuck.
Okay, Farronhan.
Is it?
Okay, I want to extend one more thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to...
I'm not touching your dick.
No. Oh, God. No. I want to allow you, because it seems like you were trying to sneak up and do me some kind of harm. So I am going to allow you to hit me with the slapper one time. But I want it to be the last thing that you try to sneak against me, and I want us to be firm friends after that.
I am not trying to kill you, okay? I was just trying to make you trip up and look like a bit of a dipshit, okay? That's fine.
Hey,
it's fine.
Farronhan, one hit, and I put my hands behind my back, park my feet, and I stand there resolute.
Now, Randon, I wouldn't try to tempt your friend here to do something against his character. He simply has stated he does not intend you harm. I would take him at his word.
I think I could take one hit from Farronhan, whether how hard or how soft he would like to give it. I would like that hit.
My guy's literally stopped listening at the moment. He's just kind of...
Okay, your refusal to provide me with physical harm means that this is over. Is that correct? And we are friends.
Fair enough.
My guy's literally no longer listening to this. He's kind of hit a breaking point for a little bit.
Okay, fair enough. You crawled into your tent to get away from him.
Yep.
Being halfling. Ivan, did you say you go into your tent?
Yeah, I was going to my tent to rest up, get an early night. My guy's still injured.
Eleanor and Brandon, you're still outside.
Well, shit, we've been here for a long ass time. I don't know what to do.
The sun is extremely high. The moon is extremely high in the sky. By the reckoning of your time sense, it's close to midnight.
I'm gonna set my trap again and then hit the hay.
Okay.
Is Damaz awake?
Damaz is slumbering.
He's been slumbering for a while now, right? Most
Yep.
of the day into the night. I'm gonna go over and say, Demaz, are you all right, sir? You've been
I'm
confused.
fine, Manling.
I do think that everyone seems to be going to sleep, and from what I've gathered these past couple of days is that you are the one that keeps watch at night. Am I mistaken in this understanding?
Oh, yes, I'm keeping watch. Don't worry, Manling.
So I'm safe then to go ahead and leave our care in your capable hands.
Certainly. Just get your head down. I'll wake you if there's problems.
Well, I appreciate that, sir. And I will do just that. And I'm going to go ahead and lay out my bedroll and pull out my blanket and go ahead and sleep under the stars.
Please do an outdoor check.
Okay.
Sorry, Randon.
Oh, Randon. Okay.
Pass.
Nice.
You're able to get to your snare and reset it without tripping over in the pitch black darkness and killing yourself.
Which is what Anubisath wanted to do.
What?
Oh, trust me, if Anubis wanted you to do anything, he would have killed you.
Ooh.
So, question out of character: how much longer are we going to go? Because I'm not going to lie, I am getting really tired.
Right, we can leave it here if you want. We're about halfway there through the set through anyway, and then we can pick it up from here.
I mean, I'll leave it up to everybody. I mean, I'm willing to suffer through it, but I'm just getting really tired.
I was going to say, do you want to leave it here, or do we want to at least get to the town along the way and call it done? Because how far away from the town are we?
It's going to be about 2 days travel. It'll be about another half an hour or so. Just leave it here.
So
Let's
you guys...
call it. Let's call it.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
I'll go
Well,
back.
if we leave it here, then that gives Clegg the opportunity to prepare some extra stuff for the town
Right.
and whatnot when we get there.
We had a
Yeah,
lot of good
that's fine.
RP,
Okay.
I think, right?
Yeah. I think
Well,
it's been
like I
fun.
said, this was an RP session, this one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys have met my character. What do you guys think of him?
I love
a thief.
He's a bit dodgy. Nothing wrong with
doesn't
that.
matter.
Hey, you know, I'm a nice guy.
He's a thief.
Meant to be done.
Yeah. I like the fact that on the way out I managed to fry that stupid bitch. You put out.
She ain't dead, but yeah.
Not dead, mate.
I know.
Hey,
So much to set her on
if
fire.
nothing else, she was a good lay. Okay.
Well,
also
not
been
good
crispy.
enough, apparently.
Yeah.
Trust me, dude, that sort of bullshit won't fly next time.
Yeah. What sort of bullshit?
The sort of bullshit you did on the end there. Flaming fireball at the end as you were escaping.
I just used the staff to its full advantage, mate.
Yes, well, we'll soon find out what happens to that staff, won't we?
Staff has lost its power. It's now just a stick.
Oh,
no.
did I?
It goes flaccid. It doesn't point at something. It just woo.
Did I manage to memorize a spell when we were doing all that in the end? Because you said I was memorizing one. You didn't say it was fully done.
Yeah,
You
you
said
memorized it.
started-
Dude.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So
Okay,
fair
so
in
I
hand.
got a spell to memorize at some point.
Has Randon eased any tension with Fahrenheit?
My guy is literally in the middle of a mental break. He was
Yeah.
sitting there chewing on his nails and his knuckles. he was
He's
he's freaking the fuck out, okay?
He's pretty mentally fucked right now.
Right at the
Yeah.
moment, he's fucked. Just give him a little bit of space.
Okay, all right. So is doing nice things for him helping at all?
No! Being near him is bad.
Okay.
Why do you think during the last encounter I never once tried to help y'all? I was just trying to fight them.
Okay.
I hid off away from y'all and said, arrow, arrow, arrow.
At the same time, you were pissed when we left you behind. Well, I didn't leave you behind, but like.
Dude, my guy is not stable at the moment.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
He's literally not in a good spot right now.
I guess that makes sense. Like, I guess I didn't know that about Fahrenheit initially to know that
No
would
one
be
did.
your, you know,
No one
that
did.
you're all of a sudden broken with reality. But that kind of is a little bit more endearing now that it's come to light, you know, that he's losing his shit, you know.
Well,
You know,
Pretty badly.
Fahrenheit, after you've curled up in your tent with a good book, I'm sure you'll feel a lot better.
dude, I don't
that-
even realize the book's there. I am. No,
So last point of order, I send Fingers in to cuddle with Fahrenheit.
Oh, fuck you! Not gonna be a dead animal.
Sorry, say
Don't
that.
kill him. Do what?
What does Fingers do?
Fingers goes in there and snuggles right up to Fahrenheit as he's falling asleep.
Unfortunately, Fingers is still pissed and doesn't move.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, Fingers is safe another day.
Trash panda, yep.
Yeah.
Because my guy's still kind of fucking under. May want to not let the trash panda near.
So
Right.
when is our next game?
Right, I don't know. Let me see what I've got available. This is
written down.
We could do this another time. You guys could just text us when you're.
I think the next day. Well,
right.
either the 23rd of. Well, I can't do the 23rd.
Right.
Of
Or
April.
the 20th of April, I think, was the next thing.
No. I'm taking master test that weekend.
Right.
Okay.
I've got the 13th and the 20th, the 14th and the 21st off.
You
So
said
the 13th of April.
Yeah, 13th and the 20th I've got off. I'm actually on holiday that week.
Can we
Honestly,
do it
So
on
the
13th
19th.
of
So the
April?
18th.
we could do. I guess we could do the 20th because if I should be done with the test by 4:30 at the latest. So,
Well, if you're doing the test, are you sure you're gonna be able to do that, mate? Because it's a lot of mental
Well,
stuff. You've got to
I don't have any preparation for this game, really. I just come in with my balls in my hand and just whatever, screw the storyline up.
That's the advantage of the Warhammer role playing one. You can just go along.
Well, I mean, would it be easier for us to play on the 13th?
It would be easier for me not to have to think about it the week beforehand.
Oh, fair enough.
But can I get back to you guys on what day specifically when I find out?
Yeah.
And then like we could do the 20th tentatively, and if
well, and if Randon has to skip, we could just have him, the travel session. We could basically travel, drop him off, and then.
Oh, but there's no reason for us to have to skip a session just because.
Well, we would no. We wouldn't be skipping a session. We'd be basically just eating into part of the year time skip that Clive got planned up.
No, because we still got to drop him off. That's part of it. I would say no. Just doing a role play his way through that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think with how role play heavy this game is, I don't think we want to have a character down.
No, I got you.
You can't afford to lift the character.
So I want to ask you guys just point of order, like.
Mm-hmm.
In D&D, sometimes, like, if you go role play heavy, it gets kind of annoying to the other players. Like, is that pretty well balanced in this game?
What do you mean?
The Warhammer is literally titled Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay.
Yeah.
It is based around roleplay. There's no hard stats. There's stats you can roll with, but it's all based on how you roleplay. And in the GM section, it actually states, if they make it sound really good, you reward the characters.
Okay, so I guess my question is, sometimes I tend to overpower things, like where I hope I'm not doing that, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
No.
You are role-playing perfectly well. I've got no problem with your role-playing in any way, shape or form. If anything, I do apologise for tonight for being a bit drier than usual. You did, unfortunately, because you never got across the bridge. I had to change a little bit slightly.
Yeah.
So
well, damn! You threw like half a dozen people at us.
Yeah, you did kind of throw the peoples at us.
I blew the motherfucker up.
I even declared he was going across and then with the right smart. And then you, the one there hunting for, stood in the middle of the road, showed the horse off, and basically flipped the bird by going,
Hey, bitch, look at me.
I was standing next to a soldier of the Reichland. Hell yeah, I did. I'm like, fuck you guys.
You cannot blame me for that. You could have quite easily muddied the horse up and didn't show up as perfectly.
As soon as he declared himself a soldier of the Reichland, I'm like,
Fuck yeah! I just tore you guys a new one. I'm with the soldier of Reichland here.
Yeah, buddy.
But
You do realize I'm
unfortunately,
going to come back with a load of fucking soldiers before I leave the goddamn army and wipe all them assholes out when I get a chance to.
unfortunately, the army of Reichland doesn't actually hold a lot of sway.
I don't care. He's still a soldier, and I just was pissed off at freaking the Joris and Morov for being assholes. I didn't expect Madwina to be sitting there shooting at us. I didn't think that a scorned lover was going to travel quite that far. Plus, you know, it didn't take me that long to get her to pass out so I could finish my task. So I didn't even figure she had the endurance.
Finish
to
your
travel that
task.
far.
Finish your task.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey guys.
Let's look at the information at hand here. One, she was wined and dined by a good-looking 18-year-old rogue. Shagged her, brains out, and then robbed her father of everything.
I shagged her to sleep so that I could then.
Wasn't that boring?
And then robbed her and her father blind, and then stole his favourite horse. No offence, mate, but if you'd have done that to my mother, I'd have followed you down the street with a fucking bow and arrow and tried to murder you.
You know, I'm
I
only.
shagged her rotten, baby.
I
Yeah.
don't really think too far ahead.
He's a dumb teenager. I mean, for fuck's sake, it's not uncommon.
No, you don't rob them blind on the way out of fucking sneaking out
He's
the
a
house.
thief! What the fuck is he? What else is he gonna do? Say, please can I have all this shit? I just fucked your daughter.
Yeah, and
That's
then,
awesome.
and then for the added insult to fucking injury, he basically, on the way at the house, stole the fucking car.
I only fucked his daughter as an insult to him. It was all just literally setting up a game against Alpin to
And then you
all
decided to
100% offend him, and it totally worked. So
And
hey,
then you literally sat in the middle of the road going, no, fuck you.
yeah, exactly. I was sitting next to a soldier of Reichland, so sure, why not?
That's funny.
That was literally the equivalent of dangling your love spuds in a shark's mouth and flicking it with a fucking wet towel.
Yeah. Sounds like something I would do, believe it or not.
Exactly.
The only thing you could have done that would have been worse is walking up to his daughter and slapping her on the ass and said, "Hey, you want to go again?"
I totally would have if I could have made it across the bridge.
Yeah, well,
You
if
should have done that and then, like, just jumped in the water and floated away.
I have to, like, the daughter was coming towards us with a crossbow, I was going to hit her with a sleep spell and literally fucking use her as a human shield for a bit.
She's better for
Oh,
other
wow.
things than that.
Well, yeah, but that was the use at the time, which was fucking handy, let's be honest.
Well,
So
wait. She doesn't have any more use anymore. You've been in there.
Right?
I'll bow once again.
Like a hot dog down the hallway at this point.
Why, thank you, Ed.
Do you know the size of his dick now? That's a little weird, dude. You just met the guy.
Well, we bonded quickly. What can I say?
Whoa!
I don't know, he might have gave him
Getting that close to me on my
later.
horse.
That's funny.
Oh, I would love you.
Tentatively to play on the 20th, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to sort out XP and that before they go away, or do you want to sort that out next time because you might forget?
Yes, that's what I was wondering. Do we get XP?
oh, are we doing that?
Just in case Clegg forgets what happened this session next one. He tends to forget everything when he's fallen asleep. That's up to you.
That's the question. I mean, you all got a nice bank of XP anyway.
Do we?
Do we?
Kinda.
Not compared. Not according to my.
I got no XP spare.
I currently have 5.
I know we didn't get any last game. Like.
Yeah,
I
we didn't
think you
get
said
any
that
last
you were
time
gonna
either.
Did get
Award
some
some, but you didn't give it
We-
to us. I guess is what we're saying.
We did, but you didn't get a chance to spend it last time.
Yeah, I know exactly what XP I gave last time. Let's see, where was it? Ooh, that's this game. No.
Yeah, we got XP last time. We just was told we couldn't spend it.
Yeah.
For this session. Whereas you might be able to spend it by next session because we've been sat here resting for 2 fucking days.
That's true.
You can all have 100 XP.
Okay.
I'll
Just
take
out-
100 XP.
Just out of the kindness of my heart.
So
I'll
what
take
did we get
100.
last time? Wait. Never mind. Yeah, I have 255 total. And now I have 355 total.
Oh, I currently have 105 because I've spent 1425
Yeah.
for a total of
Spend
15.
your XP for the next session.
Oh, cool.
Will do.
I mean, frankly, we've just been sitting here resting up for a few days, so.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was honestly, I've never had a game that was that chill for like that many days. I thought I was going to be immediately in front of witch hunters
Oh,
and
yeah, no.
immediately getting like my nutsack torn off.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
this is one of the advantages and one of the downsides of this game at the same time. Because it is more roleplay based, it's not all comics. We could have completely avoided that entire fight if we really wanted to. There was many ways of doing that.
No, we could have avoided it if a certain fucker hadn't have said, "Hey, dude, here's the dick that fucked your daughter."
It's not that. You gotta remember, my guy is
I
very...
would have done it. I would not have done it any differently.
I know.
I wouldn't have either because you gotta remember my guy is very educated, very
that guy.
sort of self-important, and very
His own
respect
ass.
my authority.
That's basically what I was doing. I was like, hey, respect his authority.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't, so the bitch who shot me first got set on fire. I grant you she didn't die from it, but I bet she's not feeling very well after that shit.
I think you'll find she feels perfectly fine at this moment in time, mate. Because one of those bandits that was catching up with her actually had healing spells.
Oh, fair enough.
To be fair, though, they only had 15 health each, which isn't a lot.
No, but you got to remember, compared to what we were doing, because fucking Crag hit like a truck.
Oh yeah.
We don't actually hit that hard.
No, I know.
I was sitting there trying to shoot things with arrows, and I have a 33 ballistic skill.
I would have killed that guy 2 times over had I found my note that said I did 30 damage, because I would have killed that guy immediately. It would have been like that.
Yeah. If you'd have had the notes, yeah, if you had the info to your hand, then yeah, which is what we should have had, but you didn't.
Now I've placed the information now in my inventory instead of in my notes. So I've like when I go to tick off the shot that I have, I will actually be able to see, okay, the destruction shot does the same as the blast times 10.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, because I knew it was like times 10 of something, but I couldn't remember what it was. And I'm like,
yeah. See, the staff doesn't hit particularly hard, but because it's a magic missile, it just hits often. It's just one of those things. I've noticed that with a lot of the magic, when it's a magic missile of some sort, it doesn't hit hard.
Yeah.
But it always hits.
Now, the destruction shot is classified as a magic missile, so it just hits?
Yeah. I'll get back.
Well, no, yours is a bullet, though, so you're making a ballistic
So I have to do the ballistic skill. Okay.